Okay, here we are again. Let's load ourselves up. There we go. Let's copy our data. For backup is. And then, once we're copied, which we are now, we'll wait about 2.5 minutes and then we'll get started. Alright, let's take a drink and then we'll get going. Okay. Hydrated. Let's do this. Incidentally, off the point that we talked about at the end of the last episode, has H.C. Bailey done a playthrough of this game yet? I'm pretty sure he did one of Paper Mario 64, but I don't know if he has gotten to this game just yet. Which is funny, because whenever I play an RPG for this channel, if it's not an action RPG, I always feel like I'm living in the guy's shadow. I guess I'm busting away from that at this point, so that's not bad, I suppose. It's always good to break away from the old habits. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door, the Stream Edition. Last time, we made it to the Great Tree, in the inside of Chapter 2, and now we gotta bust the X-Nauts out of here and bust the Punies out of prison, because they're imprisoned by the X-Nauts, and that's not cool, so we're gonna have to do something about that. So let's head up here, because the door to the right is locked, and we can't go in there just yet. Not that you remember Cefico? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, honestly, I had no idea. Like I said, it's been a while since I've watched him, so I guess I'm breaking away a little bit. But you know what would be funny is if all of a sudden in the next, few weeks, he's just like, I'm doing a Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door playthrough now because I did Paper Mario before this. It's like, oh, okay. What do we got here? So something fits here, but we don't have anything for it quite yet. You'll also notice that this funky-looking pressure plate that we're standing on only registers one person, despite the fact that there are 3 people here. So keep that in mind. We'll have to figure that out in a little bit. He's only done the original. Yeah, causality. Yeah. I'll feel like I accidentally influenced him in some way, even though we literally haven't spoken between, on comments-wise, me and H.C. Bailey, since I think his Final Fantasy 13 playthrough. That was the last time I talked to the dude, that I remember anyway, so, yeah. Well, we'll get rid of the X-Naut, because he has a stopwatch, and I don't want him doing anything with that. And let's tattle on this Yucks. Sure. What, did a Krogan name this guy? That's a Yux. Says here it's a creature created in the X-Naut Labs. That would explain why it sounds so gross. Max HP is 3, attack is 2, defense is 0. According to this, attacks and items won't affect it if it has a mini Yux around it. So if any mini Yux appear, take those out first. Duh. Makes sense. He'll shoot out beams, and then at the end of each turn, he'll spawn a mini Yux, which will give him a barrier that will make things a little harder for you. That's okay. Let's get the mini Yux Tattle. I was going to say mini Lux, but that's not quite right. Tattle right now, just so I have it. A creature made to protect the Yux. It can split into 2. Max HP is 1, attack is 0, defense is 0. It does nothing except generate the barrier. These twerps are the reason you sometimes can't do any damage to the main Yux. They're a pain, but you have to beat them before the Yux. Flurry's pretty effective. Yep, she is actually, because she can use her Gale Force ability, which we haven't seen just yet, but she'll be able to blow them away, and that blows away the shield. Incidentally, if you want to, you could just jump on them or do some form of damage to them, and then they're gone, but the Yux will respawn them at the beginning of each, or at the end of each turn, so you gotta be a little careful of that. No, I didn't do that right. Oh no, you know what? I hit the A and B button there at the same time, so that might be why it didn't do that right. So that'll get rid of that. Now my real question here is, can Koops hit him even though he's floating like that? I don't know the answer to that, and maybe we'll find out next turn. We'll see. Well, let's bring Koops out and find out. He cannot hit them. It's a good thing I have Quick Change, otherwise that would have been a very big waste of a turn. Well, let's bring Flurry out, because she can body slam, so I'll get rid of the mini Yux for her first, though. There we go. Hey, Lifeblood, how's it going? Welcome back. We just got started. We're making our way up the Great Tree to see if we can find the Punies that are entrapped by the X-Nauts. And we'll go do that, and then we'll be in good shape. First, we gotta beat those guys, so that's what we'll do. The one where he launched everything, yeah, launched everything into the air. Yeah, that one. Launch was such a meme at that point, yeah. I mean, launch is really good in Final Fantasy XIII. It's probably one of the most hyped parts about it, because, I mean, you just blast the guy up into the air and they're completely helpless, so it's pretty great. Oh, okay. I guess there was a Yux over there. Well, we can take care of that, no problem. X-Naut, I don't know if the X-Naut's really a big deal at the moment. What do we got? We got a stopwatch from them. We also got a power punch, which is probably good for the boss fight. We got a thunderbolt, volt shroom. I might use the stopwatch, to be honest, because I don't really think any of these guys are immune, so. Again, how many chances do I really get to use this stopwatch? Not many, that's the answer. And since they're immobilized, they won't spawn any mini Yux at the end of each turn, so that helps a little bit too. Do a little damage. Oh, nice. The stage killed him. Fantastic. Oh, I like it. Let's multi-bounce. Because it's not like sleep. They won't wake up from immobilization, so. We'll get Goombella out here because I'm probably going to heal because they're immobilized. Because that should be a decently easy thing to do while they're just hanging around. I'll do it this turn because he's going to break out next turn, so I might as well get this off now. You take them into a DBZ air fight, but they can't fight up there. Yeah, exactly. They didn't get the manual on air combat, so it doesn't really help them. I forget if there's ever only 3 poison mushrooms, but usually once I see 3, I kind of just go nuts because I'm like, okay, we're probably in the clear at this point, you know. If there's one more, then whatever, it doesn't matter too much. Do a little breakdancing, get our stylish moves off, build our star power back up a little bit, and get some star points out of it. Not a bad day, all things considered. Now don't fall down these coins, because that would be... I mean, it would be fine. I'd just go get them, but I'd rather they not. Ooh, they got a treasure room up here, though. Gonna have to check that place out, because there's probably some decent stuff in there. Yeah, that could be a bit of a problem. I guess that's when you start digging. Start combing the desert so somebody can say after a few days, "We ain't found shit." I mean, it's possible. If you're going up, you probably are looking in the wrong place. Think fast! Yeah, ouch, question mark indeed. She's pretty good with their slaps, I guess. Ah, so that's the puny elder. Well, you see, my dear Punio, I have paper mode, so I can go in and out of this cell whenever I want. No, that's not the case. To be fair, isn't it kind of hard to get super excited when you're, like, stuck in a prison cell? Like, if you're being imprisoned, you're probably not being fed or watered properly, so you're probably a little malnourished, dehydrated, lacking sleep, so all of those things, probably. Oh, she's having a geriatric moment there. Okay. Yeah, this one over here. Ah, so there's his sister Petunia, along with a lot of other punies. Fair enough. Well, I mean, he made it out, so that helped a little bit. That's true, we just need to find the key. I mean, I can get in there with you, but I can't bring you out of there because I can't... I mean, we have paper mode, but that's because we were there. Everyone in my party was there when we were cursed. Which makes me wonder, how do my allies that got there after I got cursed also have access to the modes that I get? Because, theoretically, if I could give them the curse, couldn't I just give it to all these punies and bust them out of jail? Or is it because they're not main characters? I don't know. I think I'm asking the wrong question. I don't think those are answers I'm supposed to know about or questions I'm supposed to be asking because I might break the world. Well, let's go find the key. It's probably in here somewhere. Like in that guy's pocket. Oh, we meet again. I mean, I'm okay with meeting like this. Where you go, there's always treasure, so... Never thought you'd see her again, huh? Okay, yeah, Coops, before you stick your foot in your mouth, just stop talking. Oh, really? Huh. You know, this is gonna be weird because we've seen each other before, but I could swear we've seen each other somewhere else other than in Hooktail Castle. I can't quite put my finger on it, though. Well, maybe we'll figure that out later. What kind of trouble? X-Nauts? Because that sounds about right. Hi, thank you. Good to see you again, too. Well, Coops, here's the problem. You weren't in the front of the formation. I kind of dig Coops' interactions with this lady here. It's kind of good. I almost said her name, but I guess it's not that much of a spoiler to know her name, but I won't say it until we get her in the party. So, later. I guess that's more of a spoiler than knowing her name, though, isn't it? Well, anyway. Oh, it's at the bottom of the tree. Okay, well then, yeah, I guess the X-Nauts were going in the wrong direction. Sounds like a plan. See ya. Oh my god, Coops. You really need to, like... You have a girlfriend, bro. She's gonna beat you when you go home. Me? No, I only hit people from the front. That's not... Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not fair if you fight people when they don't know you're ready to fight them. Well, anyway, here's a X-Naut that we have to fight that we can't run away from. Why? Probably because he has the key in his pocket. I'm just glad that she didn't take the key with her, because that wouldn't have been good for us. We would never have gotten the punies out. Well, we got him, so that's the only thing. The important thing. And we almost got all of our star power back. Nice. I'll take that, thank you. That opens the red cell door, which unfortunately is not Petuni's cell, but we'll do something about that later. What do we got in here? Another Ultra Shroom. It's too bad I can't put that anywhere, because now I'm going to have to carry it around for a little while. I mean, I guess I have the inventory space for the moment, but I'm going to want to put that in storage eventually so I don't have to buy them. Well, let's get the Elder out while we're at it, anyway. Elder, you are rescued. She's gonna tell us, what the hell is wrong with you? Why didn't you rescue the others? I just rescued you first because that was where the closest key was. Well, what did you want him to do? Get captured as well? Like, then no one would have known. I mean, we would have come here, but you never would have trusted us because we didn't have him with us. I mean, I guess if we had Flurry, we would have been okay, but would we even have found Flurry without the help of Punio? She would have just been stuck in her room the rest of the game. Yeah, but if he's a doofus and he's the reason why all of you are saved, I think he deserves a little respect, Elder. Oh, boy. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Several hours later. I'm surprised he's still awake and cognizant. I mean, it's possible that his eyes glazed over and he's just staring into the Stygian void at this point, but... Well, I was out of commission after a little while. What do you mean? Why are you here? Yeah. Well, you chose to talk to us for several hours instead of leaving the cell. Oh, boy. I guess we woke up. Good. Okay, now here's my question, because I wasn't paying attention to this before. No, okay. So we can't just give the curse to everybody, because otherwise Punio would go paper mode as well. So it must just be like a main character syndrome thing. Like we only give it to characters that are, you know, actually in our party, rather than just guests. Wonder if that applies to all the guest characters later in the game. See, now I'm going to pay attention to that when we go further on in the game, rather than just not, like I usually do. Whoops. Well, anyway, let's go over the pressure plate. Head on down. Because I'm sure if the Elder gave Punio an earful for abandoning everybody, she's going to give the other guy even more of an earful for, I don't know, being a jackass? Probably. You know, I'll leave Coops out, it's fine. We got quick change, it doesn't matter too much. Well, we did, so, again, a little respect would be nice. Are you sure you're gonna say this right in front of the Elder, knowing that she loves to yell at people? Oh my god. Yeah, that is the thing, right? No back talk, did I stutter? Mustachio? Oh my god, here we go. First Murphy, then Marty. Yeah, but she's not really ahead of the times, basically, so... Martio, oh my god. Now I know how Luigi felt in Superstar Saga. Which was probably not very good. Sure you are. You sure have a funny way of showing it. Funny how his tune changes as soon as the Elder yells at him. It's probably why he won't be the leader. We got 10 Punies to join our party. Cool. Oh yeah, we should probably ask the Elder about that, even though we now know its location from our resident mouse thief. But yeah, we should probably ask to make sure it's okay to take it before we do. Whoops. Okay, well, funny colored stones are probably the crystal stars in this universe, so... Guard it from evil and give it to a pure heart. Well, Princess Peach isn't here, so I mean... Whoops. That could be a bit of a problem. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We should probably get it before they do, because they're definitely not pure of heart. Unless they're pure evil. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Crystal Star, bottom part of the tree, go to it, beat every X-Naut I can along the way. Got it. What else you got? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I was planning on doing that anyway, but yeah, we gotta bust Petuni and the rest of them out of prison first before we can get to the Crystal Star, so... Ah, and the Elder will give us a gift, the Puny Orb. And I was gonna say, but she's gonna tell us anyway, you place these in the pedestals over by those pressure plates, and the Punies that are in the area will all gather around, and they'll activate the pressure plate for you. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, that wouldn't be good, because we kind of need them to come with us. So we got the Puny Orb, and now we can actually go do some of the light puzzle solving in this area. And, okay. Ow. I was going to say, but we'll say it after I'm done listening to the Elder talk about whatever she's going to talk about now. She, he, they. I don't really know the gender, so I guess I'll just say they. I always assumed she was female, but I don't know that for sure. Oh, okay, cool. I'll do that. Sounds like a plan. And yeah, if you wander around with the Punies, they'll all wander around with you, kind of following behind you. They don't follow single file exactly, but I guess that's for the best, because your party line would be very long if they did follow single file. It'd be almost as long as that party conga line that we had at the end of Custom Robo. Good lord. Anyway, just go right upstairs, and there's an example right here. Take your Punies with you, stick the Puny Orb in the thing, and it will activate the switch, which will bring up a different pipe. Okay. I mean, it's a pressure plate with a switch, Coops. There's a lot more where those came from. Thankfully, you don't have to leave the Puny Orb there in order to keep the pipe there, because that would be a little bit, I mean, I wouldn't say annoying, but... Because, I mean, we could just go downstairs, grab this guy, and then go from there, so... Oh, look, they've got another stopwatch for me. Perfect. Is there an item I want to use here? Yeah, I could use the Thunderbolt, but... I should probably use the Volt Shroom at some point. Well, I'll think about that later. Let's get rid of this guy first. I know that's what I want to do first. And then we'll take care of his friend. I think we're already done with our stylish, though. I don't think we need it anymore. Yeah, we don't. Oh. Body tackle. I was expecting him to jump higher in the air. Well, if we do this, we should be able to unlock this door, so that's good. Another stopwatch. I guess I'll get to use that more than I thought, huh? There we go. So now we got this door unlocked, and that unlocks a little shortcut back to the save point for us. Not bad. So let's save it. I probably should have taken the drink while it was saving. I was staring blankly at the screen. There we go. And now let's continue. Excuse me. Just gotta keep looking for that third shine sprite that we need so we can go upgrade somebody else. Because that would be rather nice. I don't think we'll be taking the Punies with us, though, of course, but, you know. They also can't... Oh, there it is. They also can't cross that lake, or... I don't think they can cross any lake now that I think about it. There's a Thunder Rage, that's pretty good. And a third shine sprite. Very nice. So yeah, they'll all kind of hang around here for a little bit. You know what? Now might not be a bad time to go take the shine sprites back and upgrade somebody. We want to upgrade, though. Probably Goombella, right? Probably. Goombella or Flurry? Because if you upgrade Flurry, she gets access to that kiss that she used on... Well, she didn't... I don't know if she used the actual kiss on Mario, but she can kiss enemies and restore her own health. She also gets to, like, 25 HP, which is absurd at this point. But Goombella's been kind of hanging around and not getting an upgrade for a little while, so maybe I should upgrade her first. By the time you're done with the Great Tree, I think you get enough Shine Sprites to upgrade everyone in your party currently, but I don't know. So, we'll see. Yeah, you know what? I'll go back now. I don't know what the Elder's going to say, but we'll go back now, and then we'll... Or she won't let me leave, and then that'll be fine, I guess. Excuse me. So who follows me out? Not even Punio follows me out. Okay. Got it. Well, we'll be back in a second. I just gotta go get more power. And I think I'm going to take that inn coupon with me just to use it up at the inn in Rogueport, because I am pretty sure there's no inn in this tree. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain. Oh, right, I can't carry any more items. How about I toss the inn coupon for now? Even though it'll disappear if I do this and I don't go grab it. Let's use one of our shroom fries. We'll go cook a few of our... I think we got a couple other mushrooms just hanging around in our storage, so we'll go cook those on our way back, and then we'll come back here. Inventory management! I need to stop being so stingy about not using my... what's it called? My items in battle. Don't gotta worry about it if it's that guy, though. I'll use that Thunderbolt. We've got a Thunder Rage, so that'll be even better. Zap! Okay, 5 damage is pretty good. I'll take it. But yeah, don't be afraid to use your attacking items in this game. They're pretty commonplace. You can get them fairly easily, so don't be afraid to use them. They're pretty good. The only case that I would say maybe don't use them immediately would be like stuff like the Power Punch, because then you can use those in a situation like in a boss fight, basically. So the Thunder Rage I might want to save for later as well, but we'll see. Probably immobilize these guys. I was going to have Koops actually move and not just use the item, but oh well. Alright, so the one in front is immobilized, the one in back is not, which is a little bit annoying, but let's try this actually, because I can get rid of this Volt Shroom while I'm at it. We'll electrify Koops, so now when they try to bite him, they get hurt at the same time. So that's kind of good. You can also get the electrified status for yourself if you use a badge later on, but I don't currently have that badge, so I'll just make do with what I've got. Let's try out Quake Hammer, shall we? There we go. It doesn't do that much damage, but it pierces defense, and that's really nice for clefts, basically. So, plus I have an inn coupon, so I might as well use a few of my fancy moves, because they're about to get restored almost immediately when I go back, so. And I will maintain my large number of coins. Actually, here might not be a bad place to use it either, because of the cleft. Because as you can see, not only does it pierce his defense, it also knocks him on his back, which allows you to jump on him additionally. So he almost, at that point, he has, I think it lowers his defense to 0 when that happens, which is pretty good. So I'd use it, because I just did. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, hello there. What are you doing here? Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah, we already took care of them, but thanks for the warning anyway. I didn't know that guy was there. I don't think I've ever come back out here once I started the Great Tree, now that I think about it. Like, obviously on the way back, but, like, from the end of the chapter, but, yeah, not at this point, mid-chapter, you know. But when you gotta inventory manage, I guess you gotta inventory manage, you know? So we'll go do that. Still can't do anything about that big block there, but we'll find something to do with that later. It'll be helpful when we do, because there's also a big block over there we can't do anything about, so. Okay, so we're going to keep the Thunder Rage and the Power Punch, because those will both come in handy in boss fights. Or, you know, anywhere else, basically. We got to get rid of the inn coupon and the Ultra Shroom, and probably get a couple of Shroom Fries. So this will be our inventory for a little while. We'll have about 3 free spaces for the rest of the Great Tree, so that's not too bad. Should be able to manage with that. let's get Goombella out, because I think I'm going to have Goombella get her upgrade next, because, well, she's been in our party since the beginning, and at the moment she's just been kind of hanging around waiting for this, so we'll get Flurry an upgrade later, once we come back. Yes, I'm sure you did, because now I got another Shine Sprite for you, so... And yeah, now we'll get access to Multi-Bonk with Goombella, which should be pretty good. The only unfortunate part about that at this point in the game is that, like, let's say use a Power Punch on Goombella. If I recall correctly, it isn't just like, it doesn't just give you extra attack power, it gives you the Huge status, which doubles your character's sprite size, and also increases your attack power as a result. But that makes it weird for me when it comes to her action commands, because her sprite is so much bigger. Sometimes it messes me up when I'm trying to, like, head bonk people. But either way, she gets more HP, so that's rather nice. And, well, we'll use Multi-Bonk probably for a little while. We'll just, you know, we'll use it in places where I'd normally use Power Bounce. Alright, so now... let's go store some stuff, withdraw some stuff, we'll cook some stuff, and then we'll use our end coupon. Let's see. I'd like to store my Ultra Shroom, if I can, thank you. No. Actually, I think there might be some stuff I want to withdraw now. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see. There's a mushroom, so I'll take that out, because we'll go cook that. I don't think so. I think everything else that's in there is good. So we need one more mushroom so I can have 3 shroom fries and 1 fresh juice. I also usually like to have a life shroom along with those, but maybe I'll go buy one. It's not really that necessary at the moment, though. I think we'll be good in terms of our HP values and everything. So, Charlieton, you got anything for me? Oh, I got an email. It's probably the puny elder yelling at me about where the hell did you go? Let's see, stopwatch. Oh, he's got a W emblem. So there's a bunch of different emblems that you can get in the game that change Mario's clothes into specific people. In this case, it changes Mario's clothes to Wario's clothes. There's also one for Luigi, and if you equip both of them at the same time, they cause 0 BP, by the way. You end up getting a Waluigi outfit. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if I'll buy that just yet. Maybe later. It's nothing, I mean, it doesn't hurt you in any way. It just changes your outfit, so it's kind of... it's just kind of there, you know. The booze sheet might be nice, though. Because it makes you invisible, which means that you have a guaranteed evasiveness to physical attacks, which is pretty nice. And the stopwatch ain't bad either. But, I mean, honestly, I think we'll be okay because, I mean, we'll probably be getting a few items from those X-Nauts. They seem to drop a decent number of items, at least from my current experience, so... yes, please, ST, please cook me up these mushrooms that I have. Thank you. So we'll cook these, sleep at the inn, and then we'll head back and we'll help out the punies for real, because then we'll have gotten rid of our inventory, gotten it all sorted, and the next time we'll want to come back is basically at the end of the chapter. So. I also looked it up, and the one and only trouble that we're going to be skipping for a little while is actually, it unlocks at the end of this chapter, and we won't be doing it until, I think, right before Chapter 6, so that poor person is going to be waiting a little while for that trouble to be done, unfortunately. But we'll see. Alright, we got our shroom fries back, that's good. So now we can head off after we use this in coupon up. Let's go see what Toadsworth's up to. I haven't talked to him since the beginning of the game, so might as well chat with him, see what he's up to. That is a good point. Yes, I know I have to, but I also need my beauty sleep, because an adventurer can't just be out on the road forever. Well, it only costs 5 coins normally, but I will use this in coupon for now. Yes, please. I forget how many in coupons you get in the game, but some of the inns later on are pretty expensive in terms of their stuff, but you might be able to use these in coupons there. I forget if the one that's in Poshley Heights gets all uppity about you using an in coupon, but I don't think so. Now we'll figure it out later. I'll see if I can hold on to an in coupon until then. Maybe I'll just store the next one we get, because I think we get one per chapter. And I know we won't need the one that's in the next chapter, because there's an inn that you can basically sleep at, well, an inn, in quotes, in the next chapter that you can basically sleep at for free, so... Oh, you know what? I actually want to do one more thing before we leave Rogueport today, and I needed Flurry to do it. So since she's in our party, let's go do it now while we're here before I forget. Because I will forget if I don't go do it now. So, let me go do it now while I'm thinking about it. Because I didn't actually know about this on any previous playthroughs, but I actually learned about it previously. If you go behind the Trouble Center here with Flurry in your party and you use her Gale Force on this wall, there's actually a door in the back. I suppose that makes sense, because how would the guy that's working this place get in? It's one of Ishmael's people. I did find your secret way in. You need to... I mean, I have a Wind Spirit in my party. It's kind of hard to keep the door locked when I've got that ace in my, up my sleeve. Sketchy requests, huh? Yeah, so as it turns out, Ishmael's actual, or is it Ishnael? I forget. But I think it's Ishnael, because he's a snail. Him and his goons appear on the outside to be just the same sort of thugs that everybody else is in Rogueport, but they're actually the ones running the Trouble Center. So that's kind of interesting, because it's like, oh, okay, maybe they're actually like a little bit of unsung heroes of Rogueport? I don't know, I just thought that was interesting. It's almost like a little flavor text, basically. Do a little world building while we're here. Okay, enough screwing around. Let's go back and help the Punies. With our newfound 20 HP Goombella. Oh, steer with one hand. There we go. Can't steer with one hand here, though. Excuse me. Kind of need two fingers to get through this gate with paper mode. Well, hopefully Flurry doesn't mind Rogueport all that much. She said she wanted to get back up on the stage, and I suppose she can hold her own in, rough situations, but if that's the next place that we're taking her, I don't know what she's gonna think. Oh well, we'll figure it out. That guy's still hanging around here, huh? I don't know what he's up to, but... Yeah, getting around piranha plants is a little tricky in this game, especially if there are other enemies on the field with them, but... Oh well, it's fine. Actually, let's bring Koops out. And we'll let him take care of the cleft, so I can take care of the piranha, and then the piranha can't hurt me as long as I guard. So, I don't need that, because I'm good on stylish. Excuse me. Missed the thing by just a little bit there. That's okay. We'll get it back. Gives me an excuse to sweet treat, right? But usually, once you get rid of the other enemies, you can kind of walk around the piranhas, if they don't do that to you. Keyword there is usually. But, oh well. Oh good, and the piranha's going to take a little more damage. Very nice. Alright. Let's get him here. Koops is just nice for this chapter, especially in the beginning, because there's just a lot of enemies that, like, you can't really jump on, and both of our other partners have issues with enemies that you can't jump on at the moment. So, because as far as I'm aware, Flurry's Body Slam can't be... You can't damage enemies that have spikes with her Body Slam either. So, in the Great Tree, she's better, because there's not as many enemies with spikes, but out here, it's all Koops. He's the big man on campus out here. So, but we'll try to use a few other people while we're at it. Where have you been? They all come running towards me like I'm... I mean, I guess I am kind of rescuing them all, ideally, but, you know. Okay, we got our upgrade, we saved. Let's head this way and see what we can do. Oh, good, this guy's back. Well, we'll take care of him, too, while we're at it. Why not? I was going to say, might give us another stopwatch, but I don't think they hold on to those that frequently. So, sure, let's Sleepy Stomp. Go to sleep, sir. Can't quite KO you in one turn, you know, because Koops can only hit the one in front. And I don't feel like having to deal with your action commands, so I'll just sleep you and then bonk you. There you go. Okay, we're at about halfway with our flower points. That's not too bad. I'll have an excuse to heal. I love looking for excuses to use Sweet Treat. Alright, so the way that you do this, basically, is now that we've been downstairs, and we've seen that there's no way to get them across from there, you can't, like, extend the platform or anything, is to put the Puny Orb in, take Flurry, kind of line yourself up with them, and use her Gale Force. It'll blow them off the ledge, and that'll blow them up here in Bubble. And you can blow them around and across and completely miss that guy. But if you miss him, he'll end up floating back here anyway, so... But yeah, see how they're all lining up over on the other side there? So they'll basically stand over there until you get to them, and then you can go from there. Let's see, so they should all... Yeah, there we go. Come back at this point. And then we can head down here, because this one actually goes further down into the area, as we saw down on the bottom level there. Okay, now let's go see what we've got out here. Ooh, that guy's new. Yeah, these guys scare away the Punies, so you're going to have to go recover them after you're done fighting them, so that's fun. Let's just keep jumping on this guy, then we'll get Goombella and do some tattling. I think these guys only have like 5 or 6 HP? I don't know exactly. We'll find out in a second. Because I'm going to tattle on them. Alright, we got it. So that's a Piter. I almost said Spider, but that wouldn't quite be right. Ugh, they gross Goombella out. Got it. Max HP is 5. There you go. Attack is 2. Defense is 0. Ew! They're not that bad, Goombella. Come on now. Besides its normal attacks, it might spit 3 web wads at you consecutively. You'd better have good timing if you want to guard against its attacks. I will do the best I can. It also says here that the Punies can't stand Piters, so I'm not the only one. Well, good. I guess you'll all be feeling like you're in company there. The sight of these things makes Punies flee in terror. I know how they feel. Again, they're not that bad. Come on now. Anyway. Alright, there we go. So yeah, their 3 spit thing is it only has 1 attack power per spit, but their regular ones have an attack power of 2, so... Are they vulnerable to sleep? Let's find out. Yes, yes they are. Very good, very good. And yes, when you can actually head bonk them, Goombella will do really well here, because, well, she does a total of 4 damage now, which is really nice, so... How's everybody else doing on HP? Koops could use 1, but Goombella could use 2. I could max my HP out with the slots this turn, so let's... actually, no, I want to do Mario's because he can actually not KO this guy, so... I might wake him up. Yeah, there we go, but that's okay. Got it! Bingo! We're already maxed on audience, but we are now maxed on HP as well. That's good. So we'll heal, like, next battle or something. I don't know. We mostly just need the 1 HP for Koops and then the FP at the moment. And we'll be good. I'll take these, though. Thank you. Oh, there go the Punies. I guess they come back as soon as you, take care of the guy. So that's good. We get rid of this. We can reveal a paper airplane platform. An airplane mode platform. There you go. I guess paper airplane would also be correct, but kind of not at the same time. No, don't really need that, but that's okay. I don't think that you can hit Piters with Quake Hammer, by the way, so just in case you were thinking about it, I mean, you can still try, but I don't think it's going to do much for you. Again, looking at your characters, at least for me, it makes it so much easier to line that up properly when you look directly at your characters, you know? So. Alright, let's sweet treat now. To give myself something to do with my star points, to give me a reason to use my stylish commands. Okay. Slow down, Mario. Nope. Let that one fly just a little too quickly. Well, we didn't quite max out on our FP, but that's okay. It's good enough where it is. See, and then because of Quick Change, we can do stupid stuff like that, where I bring in a partner just to heal them, and then swap them back out to use a different partner for offense, so... It's so dynamic. Quick Change. It's useful. It's very useful. And that's why I tried to equip it as soon as possible. Alright, another one of these guys. I was gonna say, just gonna hang out there? Oh, this isn't gonna go well. I was trying to hit the bush, I wasn't trying to jump on this guy. What do you think I am, dumb? Well, yes, but, you know. There's a lot of enemies here. If I had Earth Tremor, I would use it, but I might use my Thunder Rage here just because I don't feel like dealing with this. So, let's get rid of it. So yeah, basically Thunderbolts everyone on the field, so... It's pretty good. Oh, missed one. There we go, missed two. And I believe if you go back up here and you use the paper airplane mode, well, we can get that shine sprite, of course, but also in addition to that, the punies I think will stay up here if you try to do that, so let's find out. Yes, they will. Okay, we'll be back for you in a minute. Just get this first. Slide myself along here. Usually you get a decent amount of leeway on these paper airplane challenges. They usually aren't too hard to figure out, so... They're all like, where'd he go? How did he do that? Alright, but I think we got everything on this floor, so let's head down, and we'll see what we can find. This place is a little bit big, but we should be able to manage it before... I mean, we'll be done with it by the end of the stream at the very latest, but I think we'll be able to beat it before that. Like, I think we'll be able to do the rest of this, which is the rest of Chapter 2, the intermissions, and then maybe the troubles before Chapter 3 as well, so we'll see. Oh, that was what a Jappy looks like? Okay. Well, that's not good. Oh, okay. So where is this Jabble guy? Maybe we can have a man on the inside. Well, maybe we'll find out later. For now... Excuse me. Should we go in here now? Well, I think we can try it. Can't hurt, right? Well, it might hurt the punies, but... Oh, okay. So how many Jabbies have we got? That's a 10 Jabby squadron. Alright, let's see if we can help them out. I'm just gonna throw my hammer around, hoping that it does enough. So yeah, they'll all fight, like, I would imagine Pikmin fight with other things kind of like this in, well, Pikmin. But yeah, you might need to help them out occasionally, but you usually won't lose too many people in this one until you get to the... There's another one that you do later that's a little bit of a bigger battle. And then they'll destroy the Hive Fortress there for you, and that'll open a new path. Perfect. I don't know what's over here, but we're going to find out. Now, let's see here. Looks like a puzzle of some kind. And that's cool, because I like puzzles. Do I know the answer to this puzzle at the moment? No. No, I do not. Matter of fact, I don't think I can do anything with it right now, but we've got puny, star, moon, and sun. I wonder if that's supposed to indicate anything just yet. Well, we get the blue key from this section, so now we can, yeah, open the cell that Petunia is in. So we'll go do that. There's also this right here, but, well, there's nothing we can do with this yet. It doesn't break with my hammer, so we'll figure out what we can do with that in a little bit. And I would imagine we'll be coming up that pipe eventually, but not quite yet. Meanwhile, up top, I think you're over-exaggerating there, bro. A dried shroom, huh? It kind of is at the moment. It was probably a regular mushroom at one point. Yeah. Wow, you guys have been in here a while, haven't you? Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I think you're just getting claustrophobic, because that's what it sounds like. Well, before we go back, let's check out the rest of this floor, because if I remember right, there's a few piters down here, and I think I want to knock them out before we get 100 bazillion punies in our party, and then they all go flying off the ledges. So, matter of fact, I think Koops will do good against them here, because I think I can just throw him out at them. So, see, there's one right there. And if they all get knocked off the ledge, it's okay, because we'll just go grab them from down below in just a minute. There we go. Get a little bit of damage off to start with. Not bad. And then we'll hit the guy in the back after that. So now you can, yes, you can still hit these guys because they're still low to the ground. Got it. So it's just when they go up in the air that Koops can't hit them. Okay. But yeah, I usually have more luck, again, when I look at my characters when those things are shooting at me. So, in case you're having trouble with the guarding in this game, there you go. That's my tip. Look at your characters, not at the enemies. Okay, and that was just a single shot, so... And now we're maxed out again. Good. Because pretty soon, well, I won't need a sweet treat. I was gonna need one, but I don't think I will now because, you know, we'll be getting a level in just a few experience points here. Let's go down here, see if we can grab the rewards before they disappear. Probably not. Yeah, didn't think so. That's okay. There's a save point down here. And there's a star piece right here. There's another door there. We can't get through that just yet, but I'm sure we will eventually. And I think, if I remember right, there's also a door here. I don't remember if you have to blow it away. You do. Okay. Let's check it out. Ah, there's a store in here. Okay, that's actually pretty nifty because I'm going to need to be storing and withdrawing some stuff anyway, so. Hello there. This is Pungence Shop. Let's see. Don't think I need to store anything, but I'll double check. Yeah, I think I'm good on storage for now, so. Yeah, I mean, you guys have got a pretty good hiding spot at this point. Sorry we messed that up for you. I do, but I wouldn't worry about it. We'll take care of them before it becomes a problem. You can actually buy a mystery in this shop, so that's kind of interesting. I didn't even remember that. So, there's also mini Mr. Minis in here, which is pretty good. I might buy one of those, because having that in combination with a power punch might be good for the boss fight here. I don't remember if the boss is vulnerable to mini Mr. Mini, but it's probably not a bad idea to have one. So I'll take one. Ice storms aren't bad either, because they'll freeze enemies, and freeze, from what I understand, is a pretty solid status ailment, so... Oh, there's Javel. Yeah, I don't think he knows right from wrong at the moment, so... No, let's get him. No, I think he's fine. He looks harmless. Look at the poor guy. I suppose so. Oh, so he's a bit of an amateur, huh? Okay, well, I mean, if he wants to come along... Sure, sounds like a plan. So now we have a Jabby in our party. That's fun. I mean, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but I have a bit of a charm, apparently, so. I don't think that Jabble counts towards the puny orb switches, but that's okay. He doesn't have to. He's mostly just here for moral support. Because I'd rather he be somewhere I can keep an eye on him than just hanging around in a shop, hiding all by himself, you know? And I think if you finish the chapter without finding him, I don't think you can find him again. I think he's just kind of gone somewhere, which is no good. Nope, there's another piter. Ah, hidden block. And a damage dodge partner. Nice. How did you guys do that? How'd you get past the piter without getting spooked? Oh boy. Well, anyway. Do we Earth Tremor here? I feel like it might not be a bad idea, considering what we're up against. I don't have an item to do anything with this for now, so let's Earth Tremor. Why not? We could kill them one at a time like I've been, but I have patience problems, I guess. There we go. Got the perfect damage. Yeah, even if it doesn't bounce them until later on in the animation, they'll still take full damage from it. Now, if you don't bounce them at all, I'm pretty sure then they won't take any damage. So, like, let's say I only got 3 or 4 damage out of that. I don't think the guys that were up top would have taken any damage, but once you bounce them, they take the full damage of the attack, so. Oh, good, and we maxed out on star power because I leveled up. Fantastic. I think, because this is level 8 right here, if I remember right. So I think our next 4 levels, according to my notes, are going to be badge points, right? Yeah, everything from here until level 11 is going to be badge points. After that, we're going to get another health and flower point upgrade. But we'll be jonesing with 10 flower points for a little while, just because I want to equip a few passive badges to help us out with that. So it's okay, though. All right, let's go grab our punies and all of our rewards before they all fall over and disappear. There we go. We got everybody. Jabby, you here? Yep, there you are. Or Jabble. He's here. All right, and then I guess I can sort these two. Oh yeah, we got an email. What do we get? Koopook, hide and seek. What's up, Koops? After you found me, Koops, and I found a nice hiding nook at a place called Goomstar Temple. I wonder if that was in Paper Mario 64. It's so cold, my shell is frosty, but it's a great place for hiding. Obviously, I don't want anyone to find me, but the thing is, I do want people to see how good I am at hiding. You see the bind I'm in? Yeah, I figure you would have come up with a contingency plan for that somehow. Anyway, spread the word. Come find the wandering hide-and-seek Koopa. See you later, or not. Yours, Koopook. So yeah, you'll get some emails from people you've met in your journey occasionally, and that's nice. Makes the world feel lived in, you know. So, what was I looking for? Oh yeah, badges. We need to put new ones on. Damage dodge partner is damage dodge, but for your partner, so that's not too bad. So yeah, like I said, it reduces the damage you'll take by 1 when you guard, which is pretty good. But it's not pretty lucky, so we'll equip pretty lucky instead for now, and then maybe later I'll think about damage dodges as I get worse and worse at super guards later on in the game because I don't remember how to do them. We'll see. Alright, but I think that's it for now. Let's head up. And, because I think if you go all the way to the right here, you run into an 100 Jabby squad, and there's no way we can take those guys on right now with the numbers that we have. That's a losing battle waiting to happen, so. Unfortunately, you also can't convince them to stop with Jabble in your party, so. Yeah, this is a 100. This is a fight room, and I'm pretty sure it's 100 this time, as you'll see in a second. Yeah, they came out in full force this time. This will be our next destination after we go get Petunia and all them out, but... no, don't charge. Run away. Retreat! Discretion is the better part of valor. In this particular case. I feel like it was just in Monty Python or something. They were thinking, oh, we can take him! It's 10 of us against 1 rabbit. The rabbit just, like, kills a bunch of them, and they're all, run away! Run away! So let's not end up in that situation. Let's go get some backup first before we try that one. A little bit of backtracking to do in this place. Sorry I don't have any color commentary for the backtracking part. Because it's the same thing we did before, only backwards, so... It's not too bad, though. Like, there's only a little bit of it, so it's not awful. It's just hard to come up with color commentary sometimes when you've already done it before, you know? I'm sure Jabble's having fun. He probably doesn't get blown around in a bubble all the time. Alright, you two, come in here. So I can blow you away, and then blow you over the other side with your friends. Yeah, sometimes when they hit the water, they aren't quite in the same place as when you blew them into the water, so they, the perspective gets a little off, and so you don't end up blowing them away, but oh well. Actually, I could just go straight this way, I think, because this will just take us to the other pipe from here, so... And then we can go see the Elder when we're in full force. Excuse me. Oh, here comes an X-Naut. And there goes an X-Naut. I should use Flurry's Gale Force one of these times just to see what it does to these guys. Because I forget. Well, Goombella can actually take out a Yux now by herself, so let's take care of this guy and then we'll swap her in. And let her take care of the Yucks. Flurry will be able to do that too eventually, but not just yet. So yes, decisions to make at the beginning of the game, because you got to figure out who you want to upgrade. And sometimes that's not an easy question to answer, because you get certain good things depending on who you upgrade with. But it's not always immediately obvious who should be upgraded first and who should be upgraded last, so... let's see. I kind of want to take out this Yux. We could have some problems happening with that X-Naut in the background there, but I think I want to take out the Yuxes this turn, because otherwise they're just going to be annoying. And spawn their little mini Yuxes. See, that was what I thought he was going to do originally, and that time I didn't hit the button prompt properly either. Oh well. Again, gives me an excuse to use my star points eventually, once we run a little lower on FP. I should probably get, what were those other badges? Because there was, yeah, Item Hog, and then there's also the ones that give you, I think, Heart Finder and Flower Finder. I should probably grab those from Dazzle, because then I don't even have to worry about sweet treating as much. I mean, it's good to use my star power for that, but, yeah, then I don't even have to worry about it as much, because we'll just get a whole bunch of stuff from the end of battle if we need it, you know? So, oh, there he goes. He took one of my punies with him, because he's the 11th, so... Yep, got it. Let's open this up so we can get everybody out. There you go. And now we are completely inundated with punies. There are a lot of them. Nice little family reunion. That's so sweet. They are, but not when they're dried up. Oh well. What a trooper, he ate it anyway. No, it was... I'm not dry heaving, I just... Sure. I'm just glad you're okay. Well, you just gave him a dried mushroom, so he's gonna get all mushy anyway. Wah wah. And there we go. We got 101 punies, because 90 more have joined our party. Now there's a ton of them. And they will follow you relatively single file, and sometimes even get stuck, as you can plainly see here. So that's fun. Well, let's go see the Elder if they get stuck, because then I'll be able to get them all back a little easier. It's cool that you've got all these punies following you, but it can be a bit of a pain in the ass because they'll get stuck on architecture and stuff all over the place. That's why I usually will try to like walk all the way to the end of something before I go into a pipe, because then I know they're following me, you know? So, and then like wait for them to come through like that. Because more often than not, I've gotten to certain parts of the area and I'll be like, oh man, where are the punies? Like, they'll just be stuck on the last screen or something, and I'll have to go grab them. Hey, Elder, I busted a bunch of people out of prison. Just saying hi. I love you. We'll talk about that one later, maybe. Okay. Well, I don't think I will. Let's say it now, actually. I don't know why, but I'm gonna do this anyway. That's okay, I was just saying it for fun, so yeah, I guess I was making fun of you, I'm sorry. You probably were, but I don't know what that would be. Oh, here we go. 2 hours later. I just love the little flashes where it's just like there's... Because I could swear there was one where it was like several days later, but I might be thinking of SpongeBob. So. Well, thanks for the luck. Anyway, let's head off now that we have a puny army. We can take care of those jabbies. No offense there, Jabble. I really hope Jabble is somewhere in this crowd of people, because I'd feel bad if we left him behind. I could have sworn I just saw him, too. I don't want to leave Jabble behind. I just went the trouble of... There he is. He's kind of, like, right next to me now. We went to the trouble of rescuing him. I'm going to try to take him with me, you know. I think we lost a couple punies. Yeah, we did. Hold on. Damn it! Damn it, get off the architecture! There. This won't be forever, though. This is only for a few rooms that we'll have to do this, so... Yeah. We do have to do this a few times, though, so this is... This is just great. And there they all go.
It's gonna suck.
See how many of them go flying after this. Like I said, a few of them will be outside of the perspective, but you should get most of them when you blow them away, so... I mean, I got like... That's probably like 20 left over. That's fine, we'll get them eventually. Well, Jabble was with him, that's funny. He's like, I don't know where I'm going. I still don't understand what's going on. He's just a kid! Hey, CD4TC, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're just jonesing our way around the great tree, getting punies and everything else stuck on the architecture. Because, of course, there's so many of them that... If they didn't, it would be a feat of video game engineering, frankly. Alright, let's go see if we can take on that 100 jabby horde now. With our new army. I hope Jabble doesn't get too... doesn't have too many problems about slaying his own people. He seems to like us better anyway, so... Whatever works for him. Oh, they all went back home. Alright, well, I guess we get to watch this again. That's fine. And I think our army can beat these guys without your help, but I'm gonna go help them again anyway, because... Of course. Alright, let's get them! See if I can get a few hits in before they start getting stuck in with everybody else, so... I love how they just separate them all from the crowd and they just, like... single certain people out, you know? I think we're... Wow, that's a lot of them. That's not good. Where can I help them the most at? Probably right here. We're working on it. We might even lose this one. Yeah, because there's quite a few of them moving in a group there. Then let's regroup! Well, yeah, it might just be a matter of chance, so... And, you know, me not being dumb with where I take my hammer to, because That one group was probably the problem, really, because we got all split up, and then it was just like 15 of them all moving in unison. That was the platoon that was well trained. It wasn't just a mosh pit. Get a few hits in while they're all out here. I don't know if you can actually hit your own
I don't think you can.
punies with this. As a matter of fact, I don't even seem to be doing anything to the jabbies at the moment, so that's great. I can't tell if we're doing a little better this time or not. Oh, well, there's our army coming in. The cavalry is here! They split up, but the cavalry is here somewhere.
Seems like you're doing a lot better. Yeah.
You know what might have just happened there is I might have cornered them, so that might have been why. Because they didn't want to move past me, you know, so that might be why we did a little bit better that time. So, alright, you guys go do that while we hang out here and make sure these guys don't get back up. You had to follow for my name. This is going to sound crazy, but in 8th grade, you had to do a science project where you had to make a superhero out of a periodic element. We had to draw it and utilize the fact that you had no coloring utensils and did chromium, and you did black and white her called monochromium. Isn't that crazy? That is kind of an interesting... Yeah, the chances of that are very low, but that's actually kind of serendipity, to be honest, because my username came about because of my engineering chemistry class in college. I was never a big fan of engineering chemistry. It wasn't chemistry necessarily, I think it was just the engineering chemistry part. Like, it never really clicked with me, you know? So I said, this will be ironic because it's something that I don't like, but maybe later in my life I'll change my tune. So, I can't say I have, but... Yeah, it's kind of funny, though, that it's serendipity because we were both on the same page at some point. So that's cool, though. I appreciate the story. That's cool. What do I want to do with these guys? I guess just get Koops out. Because he can bash them, and then he's got the 1 defense, so I can leave him out front. And we'll be okay. We'll usually have Mario out front, but when I need the innate 1 defense, I'll probably just bring Koops out. Because then I don't have to take any damage. So that's good. But yes, I appreciate the follow anyway. Again, it's very interesting and serendipitous that we were both on the same page at some point. So I appreciate that you'd take the time to stop by and let me know. Do I want to stick the orb here? Not yet, I don't think I do, because, well, we can't really see it, but there's a raised platform right here that looks kind of like that wooden board that we saw earlier, the black one. There we go, now we can see it a little better. Couldn't see it with all these punies here. There's so many punies, they're lagging the transition into the battle screen. Almost let that go too early again. Oh well. I think it's time for Power Shell. And, let's see, we got some star power coming up on our next good action command, so maybe I'll Sweet Treat right now. Just because we might max out on star power anyway on the next successful action command, which is, like, no problem whatsoever. Oh, God.
Poison mushroom.
Yeah, that was, right on target, wasn't it? Okay, we'll miss out on the flower, it's fine.
Another poison.
Okay, well, we maxed out, so that's the important part. But basically, yeah, you want to wait for them to kind of chomp down. As soon as you see their jaw chomp down on you, that's when you want to guard. So, alright, just in case I don't get the roulette correctly, let's do some stylish anyway. So, yeah, 1 off. That's okay. I don't particularly need it, so... You were just looking in some of your favorite games categories on Twitch, you saw my username, and you're like, there's no way this is real. Oh, but it is, my friend. It's so real. That's like some crazy stuff, though, too. Like, that's some... Like, they say stuff in the universe. It's like, you'll never find your twin in the universe, even though the universe is so expansive. There's such a low likelihood that you'll find someone that's exactly like you unless you were born a twin. Oh, there's a star piece. I guess I just checked that because of muscle memory. I don't know. But yeah, it's like that. I forget where I heard about that, but it's like, yeah, even Well, no, actually, I think if I heard it from an astrophysicist, they were probably saying, well, if the universe is a googolplex long, then you may find someone who looks exactly like you by complete chance by the time you get there. So, but yeah, that's some, like, googolplex twin stuff going on there. This one looks a little different from the other ones, but I don't see any other way to go. Maybe we'll figure out how we can get through here if we stick the orb in. Uh-oh. We've been trapped. Well, the punies have, anyway. Not me. I can get out of these bars, but... looks like we're back in jail. Oh, I know that laugh. It's Lord Crump again. I mean, where else were we supposed to go in here? We couldn't get to the bottom of the tree. So, great. That's why it looks like it was drawn by a kindergartner. Well, I'm glad I could help you out. Yeah, alright. Sure. Tell that to your subordinates who were all dogpiling you while we slipped away. Sure. I mean, take your time. That's perfect. If you take your time, you'll be at leisure, and I can grab it before you do. So. Well, like I said, I have a way out of here. You guys, I don't know, but we'll be back. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, well, your claustrophobia won't set in, Coops, because we're out of the cage, but we'll be back. We'll just go see what's down here. And see what we can do. Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, we have seen columns like that before, haven't we? I don't remember the order. I just said it before, but I don't think I remember the order anyway. Can Flurry blow this away like the Chop one? No. And it's not a place we can go, okay? Let's see what this does. It's a fair question. I don't know, but let's go find out. Well, it didn't bust the punies out of jail, so I guess that's fun. We'll be back. It could be somewhere else. Behind that 10 Jabby horde. I don't know what you would do if you didn't defeat the 10 Jabbies before this point. I don't think you could, because you get the blue key in that room, don't you? So, I guess you have to go beat them before this point, so there's no way you can, like, soft lock yourself or something. Which is good, because I wouldn't want to soft lock myself. Not exactly a good thing. You know what, I'll leave Flurry out, it's fine. Let her go for her normal sabbatical, her little jog, even though she has no feet. We'll keep our eyes peeled for more shine sprites. How many do we have now? Just the one. Okay. I think, like I said before, I think there's 2 more inside the Great Tree somewhere, so if I don't find the other 2, I mean, we'll come back for them eventually. I'm planning on getting all the shine sprites later on, so... Oh, you know, I didn't pay attention to what was on the actual things there, because what this actually does is now it gives you 4 of these, so you can actually, like, adjust these based on what was down there. I think Sun was first, then Puny. And then, I think Moon was last, actually. Let's do that. And then Star, I think, was third. No, that's not quite it. See, at times like these, I'm glad that I kept my official Nintendo Power Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door Strategy Guide. Shameless shilling for a thing that absolutely no one will be able to get their hands on at this point without paying an exorbitant amount of money. Let's see here. The order that the pillars were on was Sun, Moon, Puny, Star. So I was not really that close. So Sun, Moon, Puny, whoops, and then Star is here. There we go. I mean, we could have walked back down, but that would take a couple of minutes. I guess that order kind of makes sense, though, because it's kind of like Sun, Moon, Planet, Star, and the Punies live on the planet, I guess. I don't know. Point is, we opened up a hidden passageway. Is it a hidden hollow? Not quite, but it does have a very valuable item stashed inside this very large treasure chest. A pair of super boots. Perfect. Our first upgrade. Yeah, that doppelganger debacle reminds you of something. You're actually studying to be a writer or musician, and you've been developing a story inside your head for around a year. Last week, a friend introduced you to a friend, and they had the exact same personality and traits as the main character in your story. You seem like the kind of person that just, like, you meet up with people, and there's just, like, coincidences that happen to you a lot. At least from my first impression from what I've seen with you. That's cool, though. It is pretty surreal, yeah. Just talking to someone from your cognition, basically a character come to life, one of your coolest experience. And then this happens, yeah, serendipity. Serendipity all clustered into a clustered into a little bit of time, right? That's cool. Hate to just stop by and follow, but you gotta head out. Thanks for the good laugh about our coincidental usernames. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the follow. Have a good one. Hopefully life blesses you with more serendipity in the future. Oh, Toadette's in this game. Okay. Cool. Thank you. I'm glad I got them. Hey, Amarella, how's it going? Welcome back. Don't think you've ever been in a stream of mine, the first little bit of it starting ever. That's okay, Amarella, don't worry about it. We'll catch you up to speed if you need to. We're just hanging out in the Great Tree. We just opened up a secret passage to find our first upgrade of the game, the Super Boots. And now Toadette's going to teach us how to use them. So yes, basically now you get access to a new move, the spin jump. You press A in midair, usually at the top of your jump. You can spin and do a ground pound, just like in Mario 64. Nah, I got it. I'm surprised you're blushing at me doing a spin jump. Was my fly open, or? I hope not. Well, anyway, yeah, we've got access to a spin jump now. And yeah, we can smash through little wooden boards in the floor like this with the spin jump. There are other things we can access with the spin jump as well, but I'll talk about those a little later. So, and yeah, we can use it in battle as well, and it's a pretty powerful attack. It deals a lot more damage than your normal jump, even though now your attack with your jump is increased by 1, so now you can do a total of 4 damage per normal jump technique if you execute the action command. But now you can do even more. I think it's like 6 damage, which is an excessive amount of damage at this point in the game, so. But yeah, you can do a spin jump just by jumping and then hitting A at the peak of your jump, and there you go. She probably was looking at my butt like 20 times during the spin jump. I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case. Oh, here we go. We can get a shine sprite down here. We can also get a new badge down here, but first I'm going to need to get Koops out so he can go grab it. Go get it for me, Koops. Thank you. And here's the charge badge. I might use that myself in this chapter alone. I'm going to be using charge partner later on and let my partners be more offensively oriented, but in this chapter, since you don't have charge partner, I might use regular charge with Mario. We'll see. I also got another shine sprite while we're down here, so that's good. Koops is getting stuck on the architecture because he's been with the Punies for too long, so that's fun. And nothing in the bushes. Okay. Well, we've seen a couple of those wooden boards going around here, and one of them is inside the cell that the Punies are now locked in, so we'll go see if we can get them out, and then we'll go from there. I'm trying to remember where else we saw them. I think there was one in the room over here as well, but there might have been one up by the first Puny orb altar, the one with the pressure plate. I don't remember. But we will go find out. It's distinctly possible that one of them will lead me to yet another shine sprite, but we'll see. By the time we get the third one in here, though, we probably won't be able to take it out of the tree, because we'll probably be past the point of no return in terms of actually, you know, doing stuff in here. So I'm going to go see what's down here, but I think we need the Puny orb and the Punies before we can go down here, so. I guess I could clear it out, though, of, you know, hostiles while I'm at it. But yeah, as you can see, now that we have the super boots, even though we didn't change into them, we've still got our normal boots on, but that's okay. It shows up in the command, so. But we can do a bunch of excess damage to these guys now because we've got, you know, access to more power. And then we've got the spin jump, and I will demonstrate that because why not? Probably a good idea to get used to the timing of it anyway, because it's a little bit more wonky than normal jump, so. The reason for it being a little more wonky is because of the fact that it's... basically, you get 6 damage out of it if you execute it superbly, but you could also miss the action command on the second hit, and then you'll only get 5 damage. So it's 1 less damage. It's not really too bad, because you're still getting more than you're getting out of a normal jump, but still. If I'm going to execute a spin jump, I want to do it perfect. But that will come in very handy for the upcoming boss fight at the end of the chapter. So let's clear things out down here. See what we can find in these bushes. Probably nothing, but well, we'll see. I don't need any star power, do I? I don't think so. No, I don't. Okay. And actually, we can multi-bounce now and do 2 damage to each enemy on the field if we use it, but we won't be able to KO both of these guys if I do that, so we'll just do this normally. The super boots also affect any other commands that you have as well. I guess that kind of makes sense because it affects multi-bounce, but if you use, let's say, Sleepy Stomp on somebody, you'll deal 4 damage to them in addition to putting them to sleep. So now, you don't really need to use that if you're fighting, let's say, an X-Naut and you want to put him to sleep, because, you know, you can just KO him right away. Watching me play this just reminds you that you didn't even start the most recent one. Which one was the most recent one anyway? Was that Origami King, I want to say? I forget. It's been a while since I've seen any of the newer ones. This is the most recent Paper Mario that I've played, so... yeah, I'm not as on the up and up with those as I am with the other ones, so... seems like we can go pretty far without the punies here, though. Although I know I'm going to get stuck somewhere, and then I'm going to have to go all the way back and get them, but... can I get this with Koops from here? Maybe. Let's find out. Nope, he goes just underneath it. Alright. And there's no hidden block underneath, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to get stuck here in a moment, but I guess I can check where this one pipe goes to. It might lead to a shortcut, you never know. This one going up. No, it leads to a switch. Okay. Oh. Interesting. I see. Okay, so hit Koops over here, then let it come up, and then... oh, okay, I hit it too early. But he can come whack it once it pops up like that. Koops, are you okay? Okay, there you are. He went for a bit of a swim for a second, but that's alright. He made it out okay. Well, with those lily pads there, we should be able to walk across a little easier. So that's good. What do we got down here? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Ah, Shrink Stomp. So this will actually, it's kind of like Soft Stomp, except instead of making your enemies soft and reducing their defense, you make them tiny and reduce their attack power. Here's a Dizzy Dial as well, so that might come in handy. How much gear space do I have? Oh, I got a bunch of room. Okay, good. I don't think I'm going to use Shrink Stomp, though, to be honest, because it's probably good. It's kind of like Charge. It's good for me, personally, in this chapter, but in the next chapter, we'll gain access to a party member that can actually shrink enemies, so yeah, I'm not going to use it myself. Well, again, I don't know how far we'll actually get without the punies at the moment, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to backtrack a bunch if I don't go get them now, so let's not keep them waiting any longer. Let's go grab them. That's true. Koops is a turtle. He'll be fine. It is Origami King. Okay. You own it? You have the card for it? You just haven't tried it yet. Gotcha. I heard it was better than some of the other more recent Paper Marios. Like, I heard the... after Super Paper Mario, I think there was a couple of other ones, and I heard that the one that was after Super Paper Mario wasn't so good, but I don't remember what it was called, so... But I heard that Origami King was a little bit better than those ones, so... Okay, well, anyway, we've found a way to get the punies out, so let's leave them there, because I can spin jump here. Yes, yes, you can, because let's blow you away, and then we'll take you out of here. Flurry, help me out. Alright, fall in line, single file. Jabble, you too. Okay. We'll just keep blowing them around until they all go down there, so... There we go. I need you to stop getting stuck on the architecture. You take the puny orb out and stick it back in. Sometimes that helps when you're trying to get them to cooperate with you. Or sometimes they just don't cooperate, period. Yeah, this is why having the 100 punies is a little bit tough sometimes because there's a lot going on here. So. But yeah, they won't follow you down the hole, so you got to do this in order to get them down there. What you saw of it, it looked really fun, and you like the idea of basically puzzle battles. Yeah, and I mean, the battles here are a little more interesting than just, you know, press A and do this and that. So even in these battles, there's a little bit more to it than just, you know, attack, attack, attack. I mean, you end up doing a lot of attacking, but oftentimes there's more to it because you use action commands, or you'll have to figure out, okay, this status works best here, and that sort of stuff. And the games aren't, like, overly hard or anything to where if you don't do that, you die or something. I mean, you might in a couple of harder battles, but yeah, there's more to it than just your average press the attack button over and over again, and you occasionally heal and you win, you know? So. Alright, well, we got most of them to go in where the puny orb is. I'm just going to blow these guys down from here. There we go. And then we'll get the rest of them. Oh, good. They all cooperated that time. Fantastic. That doesn't happen very often. Alright, let's go down. Take a drink while I'm waiting for it to load. Excuse me. Okay, well, we cleared the way down here, so now we should be able to take them all with us. Just wait for them mostly to get around that corner, and then we should be good. Try not to get them stuck in any architecture, although I'm sure a few of them are going to get stuck on that bush that was over there. Let's see. Eh, not really. Maybe that one, but we'll see when we go down here. Now, it looks like they all made it, because Petunia was one of the ones stuck on that bush. So, looks like she made it as well. I don't think I need to go down there anymore, so I guess we'll just go here. Take them across here. This is going to be harrowing. I can't see the platform! Okay, there we go. And we went up here already. So, let's just go down here. Oops. I said, let's just go down here. There we go. Looks like they all followed, so that's good. And yes, this is why the puny elder said we would need all 101 of the punies in order to find the crystal star, because we actually need all 101 of them for this pressure plate, so that way we can figure out what's going on. Well, I think we hit another switch. This one's a little bit more involved than the last one. There's also a save point down here. Don't know who put that there, but I'm glad they did. Yeah, apparently you guys didn't try that before this, huh? That's okay. Oh, good. A mushroom. Thank you. Gear-wise, we're still good, right? Yeah, I still got that dizzy dial for random encounters. I might use it in the boss fight, but I don't think you can. I don't think the boss... I think the boss is immune to dizzy, so... we'll see. But we're almost to the boss at this point, so... actually, incidentally, I should probably get Koops or Goombella out since we're almost to the boss. But, oh well, we'll do that later. I see he managed to find this, even though there's no possible way he could get down here, because you can't get into this room unless you have 101 punies following you. Lord Crumptious does what he wants, I guess. It is a mob, and yeah, if you don't clear out, we will run you over with our puny army. Doesn't exactly sound intimidating, does it? Alright, nobody gets stuck on the bushes. I don't think there's anything in the bushes in this room, so... can I, like, find him back here? No, because he doesn't exist back here at the moment, so that's fine. Alright, let's put the orb here and see what happens. Oh, that's a very large sparkle. The only thing I've seen sparkle like that before is crystal stars. Alright, well, there's the second one, so that's good. Looks like it, yeah. Yoink! Uh-oh. I don't even know how he got here, because again, he wasn't hiding behind there. I checked. You're just good, because, again, I have no idea how you even got down here, because you literally couldn't have without the punies we have, so... Uh-huh, sure. Yeah, and you shouldn't have been able to get down here, so I guess we're even, huh? Oh, okay, what kind of present? Is it a bomb? Great. Remote time bomb detonator, fantastic. And where did you place this bomb? No, sounds like a terrible time, which is exactly what you're going for. Oh boy. So now we have a total of 5 minutes, not counting the ones that he's using here. Maybe that's how he got here, because there's just some random pipe chilling out there. Yeah, this is a little more exciting than I'd like. Let's get the hell out of here before he takes the Crystal Star back to wherever the X-Nauts go. Oh, look, the time even ticks down during the loading screens. We're not too far away, though, but, yeah, we've got a little bit of, Oh, that guy's got an HP plus badge, and it actually affects him in battle, as you can see there. He's got 9 HP because of that badge. That's funny. Well, we'll take care of him, no problem. Eventually. Let's get Goombella in here. What a weasel! He has more HP just to make the time limit tick down on me. It's actually clever of him. I probably could have super guarded that, but oh well. We ain't got no time for no super guards. Actually, we do, but I'll do this anyway. Wouldn't it be funny if he dropped that? I'm not going to use any HP pluses, but I think it'd be funny if he dropped that, because I know it's a really rare drop. Any badges are usually really rare to find, so... If there's anything in the bushes, I'm not worried about it for the moment, because we got to get up there first, so let's go do that. Slide our way in here, and yeah, we're back up here on this little maze-looking pathway, so we're not too far away. We do have to get all of the punies across this gap coming up here, though, with the puny orb and flurry, so that might be a little bit hairy, and it might add a little bit of intrigue to our time, but we'll see what happens. Actually, I should get flurry out while I'm thinking about that. There we go. Excuse me. That felt like a dust sneeze. I don't even know. I wasn't even cleaning or dusting today. Don't know where that came from. Probably just dusty in my house. Who knows? I say it like it's actually my house. It's not. Okay, well, let's do that. And then we'll go from here. I think you need to have all of the punies in order to get through this part. So, like, I don't think you can leave and go there with the next section without the punies, so we'll try to get as many of them as we can across. Okay, that should be almost all of them. There we go. And then the blue. Look at them all standing over there, good lord. There had to be just one, didn't there, that just didn't want to cooperate and follow directions. Alright, fine. I'll do this a third time. Go join your friends there, sir or madam. Alright, there we go. I'll take this. And off we'll go. Okay, we got them all. Let's bring Goombella out because she's going to be the one that's going to be tattling immediately as soon as we get out of here. And then off we'll go. I should probably save while we're here. That actually is the only thing that stops time at the moment, so we'll save, and then we'll go from there. I'm not at full health, but that's okay. I don't have to be. We could heal to get to full health, but big deal. Yeah, she's not gonna let you. Ooh, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it's a good idea to yell at her. I love how he's shrinking every time she talks to him. It's great. Oh boy. Elder powers, huh? Oh boy. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Did you throw your back out already? Oh boy. Yeah, I kind of figured. Got a little too hot-headed too quickly, huh? You gotta learn to level it off there, Elder. So we don't have to rescue you. Yeah, that would be ideal. I mean, I prefer the life of being nuts, so... If I had timed that just a little better, we could have stopped it at 69, but oh well. Metal fists? You don't got metal fists. What are you going to do? Make fists out of a car like the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction? That's another game that I couldn't find that we had for the GameCube. I probably would have played it for the stream if I could find it. Magnus Von Grapple. Don't look like a grapple. It looks like a Yux. An X-Yux. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I guess now I see it. Oh boy. So now we have to fight the boss of this chapter, the Magnus Von Grapple. And the audience is split evenly down the middle between Punies and X-Nauts, so that's kind of a cool little detail. I mean, it looks like a big old tissue box, so maybe there's some stuffed in there, you never know. Sure, uh-huh. Well, let's see what's going on. I mean, you would know that, wouldn't you, considering you have the catalog? What do you mean? I will do that, yes. Probably a good idea. Okay, so how do I want to handle this to start with? Well, I think we want to tattle first things first, so let's do that first, see what his HP totals look like. So that's the Magnus Von Grapple. It's a giant robot built by the X-Nauts, and Lord Crump drives it. Max HP is 30, attack is 2, defense is 1. So he's got a little defense, but that's okay. Its most effective attack is one that takes advantage of its size, a smothering Stump. It can also shoot out its fists, which do these super gnarly rocket punches. Great. The fists have a max HP of 2, attack of 4, and defense of 0. And now that we have the super boots and multi-bounce, we can take them all out in one hit, so that's pretty good. Its fists are super powerful, so it's best to knock them down fast. The thing about this robot is, I can't tell if it looks cool or really, really stupid. So this is why I love Goombella. She just tells it like it is. Can I mini you? I know you could be minied outside of the boss fight, but I don't know if I can mini the actual Magnus itself. Nope. Okay, that's fine. I'm just testing. It's okay. Let's see you punish. 1, 2, 3. So count to 3, and then he'll stomp on you afterwards, and then you can guard properly. That's a lot of... They were all going to throw rocks, and then we just singled out this one individual, and they were like, oh, never mind, that's a bad idea. Okay. Welcome back, Amarella. We are in the middle of the boss fight of Chapter 2 against Lord Crump and the Magnus Von Grapple. Let's give Mario a power punch to boost his damage. There. Now he's huge! You'd think that would make him a bigger target, and it does, but he doesn't take any more damage. Instead, he can just do excessive amounts of damage with Spin Jump now if I hit the command correctly, so let's see. There we go. 8 damage in a single hit. Very nice. Or 2 hits, as it were. Ow. Didn't do that one right. That's okay. Let's see. And, oh, a dried shroom. Must be Petuni. Thank you. I might actually use that in cooking later, so I'm actually not too peeved about getting that. I don't think we can dizzy him, but I'm gonna try it anyway, because what the hell, I gotta get rid of these items eventually anyway. Wow. Yeah, didn't think so. I mean, it's a robot. I guess it'd be a little weird if it got dizzy, right? So. Like, I'd think it would have servos or something for that. Ah, almost. That's okay. We got 2 more spin jumps in us. And a multi-bounce, because it's probably what we're going to need in a second. Actually, it might not work out too well for you, because I know what you're about to do, and it's not going to help you. So yeah, he sends out his fists, and also rocks. Thank you, Goombella, for taking care of those. And, oh, heart. I'll take that, though. That's actually nice. Oh, okay. They were going to throw it at Mario anyway. I was going to put Mario in the front because I thought it was going to throw it in the front, but apparently not. Oh, well. So let's multi-bounce on these guys. Get rid of the fists. There we go. No longer a problem. He will regrow them eventually, but, well, not just yet, so... And we're going to lose our huge next turn, so that's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Do I want to use Koops here? He has 3 attacks, that'll do 8. The spin jump will do 1 plus 3, so that's 4. And then... So I can't quite KO him next turn by the looks of it. Well, I did the best I could. It's okay, let's shell toss him. Do a little breakdancing on him, because I like styling on my foes. Wow. Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen that attack before. But yeah, as you can see, now Koops is down. We can actually switch him out with Quick Change, though, and that helps out with him being down. So I'm going to do that. Sorry, Koops. Let's get you out of here. And, now what do I do? I guess I spin jump again, don't I? Let's do it. There you go. Having a little trouble up there. Yeah, no, you can't. You're almost through. We should be able to get him soon. Next turn should be. He'll regrow his fists now, though, which is unfortunate. But it's okay. Nah, I timed that a little early again. So I guess counting to 3 probably would have helped me a little more there, wouldn't it? You know what? I'm feeling super generous. I'll let you see the power of the Crystal Stars. Let's take him out with Earth Tremor, shall we? He's fallen, and he can't get up! It's a little unfortunate, yeah, but it's okay. It's okay, Koops. We got this. We'll do this for you and for the Puny Elder and for all the other Punies. For everyone that exists in this tree, Lord Crump, I will almost kind of destroy you. Should do 4, though, so he'll be done. Yeah. And there you go. I was getting too heated. I should have taken my own advice I gave to the Puny Elder. I was getting too heated and wasn't paying attention to the action commands. Well, it might be the end for you, Mr. Crump. And we were almost to 69 star points, but that's okay. Let's hope he doesn't blow up and take the tree with him. Yeah, not that big of an explosion. He's not the final boss. I'm more concerned about how you're stuck in the ground like that. That doesn't look comfortable, bro. I don't think those horns are real that he has on his head. I think those are, like, not painted on, but they're, like, just a bunch of fabric, so... I think that you see that later on in the game, but I don't remember. So, I guess he might have gotten stuck from those, but I don't think they're actual horns, so... Good, remember it, because it'll happen the next time, too. Oh, okay. Run away! Run away! Ugh. Bye. I'm glad Jabble got to participate in the little send-off that we've got at the end here. I'm just glad that he's around for the participation credit. We did pretty good, didn't we? Yeah, that would be ideal. Okay, sounds like a plan, because if I don't take this away, they're just going to come back and try to take it from you again, so it's probably best in my hands, at least for now. I'll give it back when the X-Nauts are taken care of. But in the meantime... we got the Emerald Crystal Star! We also learned a new special move, Clock Out. Oh good, I can finally end my shift. I've been here for so long that it's the end of Chapter 2! Sorry, I got a little over the top with the volume there. And so, after pummeling Lord Crump, Mario obtained the second Crystal Star. With the X-Nauts gone, peace once again prevailed throughout the Great Tree. The boggly woods echoed with the puny songs of joy, but not the Piter songs, they're dead. But this may not be the last our hero hears from the vile X-Nauts. Yeah, no kidding. They will surely continue to stand in Mario's way and try to put a stop to his efforts. But for now, we can rest a little easy because they won't be doing that for... Probably not till next chapter, although I don't quite remember if they show up in the next chapter. Oh well. In the meantime, we got an interlude to do. Or 2, actually, as it turns out. Because meanwhile, at X-Naut headquarters... see what Princess Peach is up to, and also the X-Nauts, because they're giving us that for free, so that's good. No, sir, it seems like he took his vacation early. Oh, boy. Do you know where Lord Crump is? Well, he has a report, so... Ah, very nice. My reputation precedes me. Quite literally, because they got the news before I could take it to them. Yeah, about them. Mm-hmm. Sure did. Didn't even need to use a full power Earth Tremor. Yeah, I guess there are a few more for us to go figure out, but... Oh, okay. Apparently they don't know where they are, so that's actually really good. and they got one of them already. So I guess we're going to have to take the fight to them eventually. But for now, we just have to find the other 4. Before they do, ideally. So. I mean, yeah, how else would I have found these things? Okay, fair enough. Isn't he a researcher, though? So isn't it a little hard for him to... I mean, I guess he could just be researching Mario. I guess I was thinking more along the lines of, like, science-y research in a lab and stuff, but apparently not. Apparently not. I am loathed by Grotus, so that's fun. I mean, doesn't it show you when I've read the mail? Maybe it's one way. Maybe she can't see that I read it, so... So you keep thinking like that, Peach, and it's already over with, so... What will become of you? How about another shower? I don't think you have to. I think you just gotta wander around in here and then Tech will summon you again, so... We've already seen the shower scene anyway, so if I can go this way... no, I cannot. So I guess we're gonna take another shower. Fair enough. Or this could happen now. Maybe you have to check the door and then it'll open after you leave. So... Well, let's go see what Tech's up to, because I'm sure he's got something new for us to talk about today. I wonder if one of these times he'll actually unlock the elevator for me. I wonder if I could manipulate him into unlocking the elevator for me in exchange for teaching him about love. I'm not asking to leave, I'm just asking to go up in the fortress so I can slap the shit out of some people. I wonder if Peach kept the frying pan from Mario RPG, because then she could, but... Oh well. Fair question. Okay, so Tech can actually tell us if the mail is received, so that's good. More about love for the machine strapped to a wall. Great. Kind of, yeah. He's always eavesdropping, Peach. He's the supercomputer of this entire place, so, yeah. Yeah, something tells me you've got 2 left feet there, Tech. Or, you know, 2 left feet that are also cement blocks that are stuck to the ground. So. Okay, so you think if we danced, somehow you could find the root cause of this impulse? It's just, if you're self-actualizing, it's literally just the love thing. So. Apparently Peach hasn't heard of self-actualization before, but... I was going to say, and how exactly would we do that? I mean, I'd just be dancing by myself, which I suppose isn't that bad of a thing, but... Or moves. Good lord, Peach. What do you want? Do you want him to fry your circuitry? Like, he's been a decent host so far. I mean, I know it's true, but oh, okay. I'll literally be dancing with myself. Fantastic. Nice hologram, bro. I mean, do we really have anything better to do at the moment? So. Press the buttons as they display on the screen. So there's a little mini game here. I guess it's almost like a QuickTime event, but there's nothing really to it, so. The humor in, is it Guild Wars 2? Is that what that is? Always catches you off guard and always gets a proper laugh. Yeah, I like it when the scripts can do that. Yeah, where it's completely unexpected and it comes out of nowhere and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa. So that's always good for me, so. It is Guild Wars 2? Okay, gotcha. See, I haven't played it, so I'm not as familiar with the acronym as I probably could be. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. Let's do a little dance. See if Tech can make a little love. So yeah, you press B, and you'll do a little shuffle there. A just lets you go straight, and then B shuffles you back this way. I guess X also spins you. So... I don't know what happens if you don't hit the button prompts, but they give you plenty of time to hit them, so... I guess I could do it for science, but again, it's not really that troublesome, these little events here. There you go. How was that, Tech? I'm sure. So did you figure out the root cause of your... Oh, yeah, I guess... Do you know... You know what fun is, though, right? Like, you have a definition for that in your computer. Oh, okay. So I guess we can send another message to Mario now, so that's good. And there we go. Oh, is that all for today? You're done using me for my dance moves? Fair enough. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's partially what makes you weird there, man. I think that's why Peach is saying that. Well, I'm sure he'll figure out what the hell's going on with his impulses eventually. But we got another interlude to do after this. And this one is actually, if I remember right, this is one of the best ones, so. The Bowser interludes are always a lot of fun, but we'll see. You have a communicator that's brand new tech, allowing a young Asuran genius to give you advice on basically fucking anything while you're in the field. Talking to a ghost from Or, a country that fell hundreds of years ago, and as you leave, he asks someone else that was there, when did it become acceptable to lock a child in your pack? Oh, that's actually pretty good, yeah, didn't expect that one. That's funny. So is it because he has like a childlike voice, or is it just because there's this little voice coming from the backpack? I guess it could be either or. Still though, it's pretty great. What are you guys looking for anyway? We already got the crystal star from here. Oh, did she go to Petalburg before this? Huh. I don't remember her leaving Rogueport, but then again, we kind of flashed forward after the prologue there, or when we got to the prologue, because we saw her in the intro in Rogueport, but... Maybe she went to Petalburg. I mean, there's Koopas and Toads and stuff there, so maybe she was visiting. Okay, so here we go. Can I be honest? This is one of my favorite parts of the game right here. You get to play a dumbass side-scroller, like, with Bowser. And he can jump, and he can breathe fire, and he can eat meat and grow to a large size. And it's dumb, and I love it. It's fantastic. And if you eat 2 pieces of meat without getting hit, you become invincible for a set period. And you just clear through everything. And it's just catharsis, really. And then he can't even get inside of the castle at the end because he's too big. So I know it's really insubstantial, and that took like 3 seconds, but like there's more of those where that came from, and they're always great. I don't know why I love them so much, but they're just fantastic. Sir? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know, this Koopa looks a little more mean. She has a childlike voice and was just talking through the comm unit that doesn't leave your pack. Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. I mean, practically you could burn all their houses down, so. It's a fair question. I don't know how the princess would have gotten here. Oh. Oh, okay. I think I see where this is going. This is some Superstar Saga humor we got going on here. She's so shaken at the sight of you that she's at a loss for words there, Lord Bowser. I'm sure that's what Cammy's about to say. Oh boy. Yeah, something like that, sure. How would you even know? Did you ever consider yourself a maiden, Cammy? You know, I don't even want to know the answer to that question, actually. Oh my god. Poor courageous Koopa. You'd think that, like, I don't know, Koopy Koo and the rest of the town would have come out to support this guy, but... Life-size Peach poster? Oh. Yeah, about that information you got, Bowser, that might be a little, out of date. You didn't? Really? Yes, you do, Bowser. Yes, you do. He's always one step behind in this game. It's great. I love it. Okay, so that's the interludes after Chapter 2. There's really nothing to them, but they're pretty funny anyway. At least the Bowser one's funny. The Peach one is okay, but... Really, the one that I cared about was that one. You're welcome. I'm glad to hear that because, again, I wouldn't want you guys to have kept the Emerald Star and then them just keep coming after you because then I'd have to keep coming back here. And not that I don't want to see you, but I have other crystal stars to find, so... Really? I mean, I did say I love you sarcastically a little while ago, so... Okay, I will probably not do that for a while, but I'm sure there'll be a trouble involving you somewhere along the line where I'll have to listen to you, so... Sounds like a plan. Good luck with the jabbies. Hopefully they don't give you too much trouble. I don't think I did much to them before, but... Well, I'm glad that we got to go on a little adventure there, Punio. Probably the biggest adventure of your life, so... Does Jabble have anything to say? Nope, he just is there for moral support. Good on you, Jabble. I appreciate you. Alright, Goombella, Koops, Flurry, let's get the heck out of here. I guess that's one thing that I can say about this game that I can definitely say is a bit of a negative. It has a problem that some JRPGs have, where when you recruit your party members into your party, like before you get them, they're full of personality, but beyond that, they don't get as much time to shine on the screen unless you, like, let's say, have them on the screen when something happens like this. So... basically, their character development ends as soon as they enter your party for the vast majority of the characters. And that's a little unfortunate, but honestly, if that's the worst that this game does, I'll take it, you know? Like, it's... To me, that's not really a very substantial problem, so... Oh, we got another message from Peach, so let's check it out. Dear Mario, I'm sure you're very concerned about me. I certainly am, but please know I'm fine. I'm actually more worried about you. The fiends who kidnapped me are searching desperately for the crystal stars. I'll try to learn what I can about them. I'll email again if I uncover anything, okay? You must know I miss you. Lately, I've dreamt about our days back in the castle. I'm surprised you can dream in a room like that. I'd have trouble falling asleep. Maybe they gas her. I hope we'll spend carefree days there again soon. Princess Peach. Hopefully we will. She's worried about me. I'm worried about her, so I guess it goes both ways. Yeah, the Tales series, I would say, is one of the exceptions to the rule. They're a little bit better about letting the characters develop over the course of the game because they give the characters, like, mini-events almost that you can do throughout the game that gives them room to breathe, at least from what I understand. And then some of the later Tales games, there's just, like, a bunch of cutscenes and then mini-episodes that are completely centered around the characters, so... Yeah, they get more room to breathe than the side characters do in this game. In this game, there's no, like, side episodes like that. It's mostly just centered on... the character, like Mario themselves, interact and the party interacting with the world. So, say it does it too much at times. Honestly, if only because you hate one character in Berseria. Oh, okay, gotcha. See, Zestiria and Berseria, I haven't gotten to play yet. The latest one that I played was Xillia 2. We'll be playing both of the Xillias for the stream eventually, but yeah. Constant mini events, and they show up during the story a bunch, even if you don't have them actively out. Yes, and that always helps too with you know, keeping them, making them feel relevant. Did we really take the puny orb with us? I would have thought we would have given that back to the Elder, but okay, fair enough. I'll bring Koops out, because I think there's a few enemies out here that, yeah, like this guy. Okay, well, we hit the piranha, so... We'll take care of these guys, and then we'll take care of the Cleft, and then we'll be on our way out of here. So that's good. We got a new move, by the way, Clock Out. It's also 2 SP, so you don't have to worry about it costing all 3 of your SP, but it immobilizes all enemies for a short period of time. Let's test it out, shall we? Might as well. I don't think I'm going to use this too often, but, you know. Whoop, okay. Actually, no, I want to throw it at them. Oop. So yeah, the buttons will change over time, and if you max out the bar like that, it maximizes the chance of immobilizing the enemies, so... And then when it blows up, well... the chance of immobilizing them is very high, so if you max the bar out. If you don't, well, that's a bit of a problem now, isn't it? But yeah, these guys don't give a whole lot of experience at this point, so it's really not something I think we need to worry too much about. Maggie Lou in Berseria is the character that you dislike. Is that the one girl that looks like she jumped out of Alice in Wonderland? She's like a witch or something. The name sounds familiar. I've not played Berseria, but the name sounds familiar, and that's what it's telling me. I don't know if it's true or not. Yes, yes, it is. Okay, gotcha. She's not your favorite, huh? I don't know anything about her, so I can't really imagine why, but I don't know. Her outfit is interesting, I guess. That's about the only thing I know about her, is what her outfit looks like, so... Oh, yeah, I forgot about the cleft. It's okay, I can super guard him pretty good. You don't think you're supposed to like her yet either. Apparently she's great later, but God, you want to strangle her in the early game. Oh, that's funny. Apparently never a dull moment with her, huh? By the way, there are stylish commands for Quake Hammer. I just didn't demonstrate them there because I was yapping instead of actually demonstrating them. I'll show them off later. Not a whole lot to them. They're just kind of... You do a couple of flips, and that's about it. But yeah, now that we have 3 star power, we should be able to very easily afford our sweet treats, which is why I haven't really upgraded my FP all that much, because we really don't have to worry about it too much, so, yeah. Actually, I might be able to show it here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, a couple of flips, just like a regular old hammer attack. I don't know if Quake Hammer always activates the background, like causes the background to fall over, but it's possible, I guess. It should max out, yep, and we're getting close to our next level. Very good. I could also afford a sweet treat, but I don't think we're going to have a battle on the way after this. Because I think that's all the, yeah, all the battles on this screen. Sorry, I'm just frolicking in the flowers because it's the last time we'll be here for a little bit, I think. No, actually we'll be coming back because there's a trouble that I think happens directly at the Great Tree in a couple of minutes when we go upstairs, so... Let's go see what the Trouble Center's got for me. I could fight that Spinia and then use a sweet treat, but since we're going to be going back to the Boggly Woods anyway, and the enemies respawned now that I've left the actual screen itself, I can just fight one of the enemies there and then use Sweet Treat, you know? So. Actually, we should go see Dazzle while we're here because I've got a few more star pieces, so I might be able to get some good stuff from him. Let's go find out, shall we? It's a little bit of a pain to get to the town over there because you got to go all the way to the west side and then go down the grate and come over here, at least for now. Eventually we'll be able to break that crack in the barrier there in the pillar, and then we'll be able to get here a lot easier. Let's see what we can trade with Dazzle for here. We got 8 star pieces, that's good. I think I will take Flower Finder this time, and yeah, I don't know if we'll be needing this all that badly, but it might be something worth equipping later. And then Heart Finder is probably the last one that I'll get, but yeah, I have a couple more, but I gave you some more star pieces, so that's the important part. But yeah, I'll probably go get Heart Finder maybe next chapter if we get enough star pieces to get it. We need another, what, 4? Yeah, we need another 4 star pieces to get it. And then after that, we'll, I don't know, we'll just wait until, like, the end game, and then we'll trade in all the star pieces we have with them for whatever. It doesn't even matter what we get at that point, so. Incidentally, while we're here, let's go upgrade Flurry, and then I want to pay a visit to the badge shop, because I think some new badges have unlocked, so. And then we'll take the Crystal Star to the 1,000-year door, so. I'm going to see if the Trouble's unlocked yet, though, so might as well. Okay, so we got 3 Shine Sprites. We can upgrade Flurry now with Lip Lock, which will hurt foes and get her HP back. Makes her a pretty good tank. Excuse me. Let's power her up there, Merlin. Or Merlon, however you pronounce it. I think it's just Merlin. And there we go. Flurry has upgraded her level. Thank you. So yeah, now she's got 25 HP, even more than we do at this point, which is pretty substantial. She'll be have the most HP out of anybody in our party until Not this coming chapter, chapter 3, but probably chapter 4, because that's when I'll be upgrading my HP and FP again, so... Let's go see if the trouble's unlocked. If they didn't, then I'll just go take the crystal star down, and then they should unlock after that. So, let's see. Oh, they did unlock, okay. So the puny elder needs an emergency shroom. Lala says, play with me, and then Pine Tea Jr. says, help my daddy. This one is the one that we can't do right now, because if we take a look at it... Oh, my dad is in a world of hurt down there. Please, you gotta help him. I'm waiting at the entrance to the pit of 100 trials beneath Rogueport. And that's why we can't help him, because his father is on floor 18 of the pit of 100 trials, and I don't want to go down there until we're going all the way to 50, which is just before chapter 6. So, sorry Pine Tea Jr., but you're going to have to wait a little while for that. Let's take this one first, because this one's easy, and then we can go grab what I need for the emergency shroom one, because I already know what we need for that one. Lala says, the Pianta Parlor is now having its grand opening event. We've already been there, though. Anyway, whoever takes this request gets something special from Lala, the cute kitty boo. We're waiting on Rogueport's west side, so please come quickly, and there's a lip mark on the page. How did a boo put a lip mark on a piece of paper? Or maybe she just wrote smooch, which is a little odd, but anyway, we've already seen Lala, and actually I need to go ask her about more personal information because we got a high score on the plane game, so... God, it's such a weird relationship you have with Lala in this game. It's like... she's just so bizarre. Oh, Luigi's here. We should go check in with Luigi as well while we're doing these. I'll save, we'll check in with Luigi, and then we'll go talk to Lala about this trouble that she's got going on. Luigi, you're back from Rumble Bump Volcano? Yeah. Nice. Sounds like a good thing, bro. Adventure, danger, exactly what we've been looking for. Sure, I'll listen to you. Probably fall asleep while I'm doing it, but I'll listen to you. Okay, so let's check in on Luigi's newest chapter of his story, Rumble Bump Volcano. Well then, hit me, bro. No time like the present. Oh, they give you a machete to get through that jungle. Probably not. Luigi with a machete sounds like fan fiction. Probably, I could see it. Yeah, okay, sure. Ah, Bluey, huh? Okay, so that must be Bluey behind you. He doesn't exactly look Bluey. I get the feeling there's a story behind that one. Uh-huh. The White Torpedo, huh? Tough guy, yeah, sounds like it. It's a tough nickname. Man. Well, I mean, that makes sense if it's something as important as a marvelous compass piece. A 100-foot-tall statue, huh? I don't know, Luigi. Maybe that's pushing it a little bit. Oh, okay. You can't. Sonic can jump that high. He hit the Golem in Sonic Adventure 2, but maybe it's just because we're paper. Oh, okay, so he shot the core, or the gem, as it were. You threw him up there? Did you take Bowser's Hurley gloves? Is that why I kept getting angry letters in the mail after Super Mario RPG? Great. Oh, okay, well, at least he got a critical hit while he was at it. Fair enough. Sounds like a good adventure. I guess you didn't find Princess Eclair, but you're getting there. Eventually. So your next destination is on the Strudel continent in Plump Belly Village. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Always a good place to rest and get your items back. So yeah, there's the second chapter to Luigi's little tale. I guess what's going on with him is better than what happens to him in Super Paper Mario. Good lord, that game does him well, not dirty. It's character development for him, but anyway. Hi, you're Bluey? Oh. Well, he does have a way of embellishing, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Well, that would explain why you're not, well, blue-ish anymore. I can see that. That's no good. I guess you're stuck with him, huh, Luigi? So Luigi's partners in this game aren't really so much there because of the same reasons that our partners are here. Our partners are here because they're trying to help us. Luigi's partners mostly want to kill him, so That's just great. Let's go upstairs to the bad shop and see if they've got anything new there now. Because there is a couple that I want to buy, actually. I could rest at the inn while I'm here as well, so... But we'll see about that later. Actually, I think that's one of them is the last stand partner, because I think we get a regular last stand, right? Let me look at my notes. Let's see. That's one from the Lovely House. Last stand partner, Lovely House. Yes, that one that's on sale at the end of the counter there, that's the one that I want, so let's grab it. We've already got one, but having two, basically, instead of it reducing damage by 50% when you're in danger, it will reduce it by 66% when you're in danger. So, or 67%, as it were. It reduces it to 1/3 of the normal damage. So, 66.7, basically. I will, but there's that feeling again. I can't quite put my finger on it, but again, I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Well, Happy Flower is a pretty good badge, actually. It'll help out a little bit. First attack isn't too bad if you're wandering through old territory, because you do a first strike and you'll defeat weak foes without battling. They'll just drop their money right away, so... Yeah, it's not bad. But the one that's more expensive that I wanted was not on the counter, which is a little unfortunate, but I'm buying, so... others, actually. Let's see what he's got here. Here we go. This is the one that I want. A Pretty Lucky Partner Badge. It does the same thing as the regular Pretty Lucky, but it's for your allies. So let's grab that while we're here. A little bit of a hole in my wallet now after that, but that's okay. No, I'm good. We really don't need that much more money after this anyway. We pretty much just need cash now to buy Charlieton's badges, I think. The Jumpman and Hammerman badges. Yes, that's what we need them for. Yep. Okay, well, that's good. I'll go see what Charlieton's selling while I'm at it. And then we'll head off to the west side to chat up Lala, see what she's got going on for her trouble. We got to remember to pick up a life shroom while we're there. And then we'll do the Puny Elder's trouble, and then we'll go from there. What's going on, Charlieton? What you got for me today? Actually, the Shooting Star is one of the best attacking items in the game, and for 36, that's not too bad. It does like 6 damage to all foes and has a chance to confuse them, which is not the best status ailment, but considering the amount of damage it does, it's well worth the amount of money that you'd pay for it. Do I want one from a shop, though? Usually they give you a few, actually, when you go into fights and stuff, so I don't know if I want one from a shop. I think Charlieton's actually selling it at a bargain right now, but... still, don't think I need it that badly. Alright, let's store a couple of things with the Toad Brothers. This dried shroom I'll use for some cooking later. And then we'll store this mushroom because raw ingredients rather than cooked ones, so nothing spoils. Not that anything will, this is a game made out of paper, so nothing spoils, but I don't know. I prefer storing raw ingredients because it feels more immersive to me than storing an entire cooked meal and then grabbing it like 4 chapters later when I need to eat it, you know? So, maybe that's just me. I don't know. Oh, right, life shroom. Let me go grab that before we leave here. Hello there. I'd like to buy one of these if I could. Thank you. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad to buy 2 of them, but we'll worry about that later. Mario's pockets are refrigerated. Yeah, that could be true. Yeah. That would explain how everything stays so fresh in my pockets. I did make those shroom fries at the end of the last chapter, so... oh, well. Hey, Lala. What's going on? I heard you had a trouble. Yeah, on the notice board. What's my special thing? 10 piantas. Not bad, actually. Do I? I mean... That's actually like 1.5 cake mixes, so I'll take it. That's good. I think she says that because she's like, oh, well, maybe you expected some personal information, huh? But no. Anyway, that's the trouble. You just get 10 Pianta coins, or Pianta tokens, so you can go do stuff at the parlor. Incidentally, if you go do Pine Tea Jr.'s trouble now, you can unlock a new game here at the parlor, so then you'll have something to use those tokens on, but I don't, so let's just... intrude on her personal information again, like we did before. I did, yes. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, that's your sister next door? Okay, so Lala and Pika. Gotcha. glad to hear that you've got quality sister time together. Oh, no? Okay. Not even going to touch that with a 10-foot pole because I don't know how you wear an outfit. You're a boo. Alright, sounds like a plan. I wasn't initially starting this playthrough thinking I was going to go through all of Lala's dialogue, and we still might not. I'm not sure yet if we're gonna, but, well, I've already done 2 of her personal information dialogues, so maybe we'll just do all of them. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we bought the life shroom, right? Yes, we did. Good. Normally I like to have a life shroom in my inventory just as insurance for just in case I die. I mean, it's not that likely, but you never know. Might come in handy. But at the moment we need it for a trouble, so we'll go get that trouble first, and then we'll take it to the puny elder, because that's the emergency shroom that she needs. I mean, she's old, so wouldn't you want to have a re-raise when you're that old? Emergency shroom. What we got? I'm getting up there in years, so I want me some insurance, a life shroom. I'm in no big hurry, but sometime before my time comes would be nice. Please meet me in the Great Tree in Boggly Woods. Well, she could drop any second, so I guess we gotta get there soon. Alright, let's go do that. Yeah, that door over there is still locked, so nothing we can do about that just yet, but we can at least solve these troubles, and then once we're done with that, we'll go take the Crystal Star over to the 1,000-year door, which will be not too far away because the puny pipe is actually pretty close to it. So just go through a couple of screens and we'll be there. Alright. I should probably bring Flurry out, actually. When we go take the Crystal Star there, because we've had Goombella there when we brought up Crystal Star in, and we've had Koops there. So I'll try to have at least each partner that you get in the game do it once, because there's 7 of them, and there's 7 partners in the game. I had to think for a second to make sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 7 partners, so. If we have them each there for one of the scenes, that'll help a little bit, I guess. Add a little flavor. Actually, that's the wrong screen. I pressed the wrong button. Let's get Koops out because, again, he's useful here because of the piranhas, so. There we go. Is it necessary to take these guys out? No, not really, but I'll do it anyway because I'm already here, you know. I could normal hammer. I'm gonna normal hammer, actually. It's always a good idea to practice your super guards. Go. And if I had missed that, it would have given me an excuse to sweet treat next turn anyway, so. I did not miss it, though, so there we go. It's probably for the best that we're close to a level up here, because I think the next chapter will actually have a little bit of trouble with leveling up as many times as I want to, so we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Koops, you mind taking care of the guy in the front for me? Actually, I can't take care of the guy in the back, so I guess just Power Shell. And then, well, I can last this turn because of your innate defense in the front, so I'll Sweet Treat. Get some FP back, hopefully. Don't really need the other stuff, but... Okay. Okay, slow down. There we go. I missed an FP, but that's okay. Poison Mushroom spooked me. But yeah, see how comfy that is now? Because of how much star power that we have? It's just nice. It's very easy to heal with Sweet Treat. It won't always top you off, especially in the later parts of the game, but sometimes it's nice to just do that instead of trying to use up your items because you don't have a whole lot of item space to work with, so. Gotta replenish my stock of coins, though, after all that running around, so. I mean, I could do that by just selling some badges, but oh well. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess I'll just Power Shell again. Yeah, I missed the second input. That's okay. Let's take one of them out. Nah, missed that input too. I'm losing it. It's okay though, because I need to sweet treat again anyway at some point, so. Oh, I actually still need to put a little more stylish up. Okay, I can do that here. There we go. So I can finish off my recharging my star power. Alright, so now we're back. And unfortunately, we're going to have to fight those guys on the way back again, because once you enter the Great Tree, it respawns all the enemies here in Boggly Woods. At least according to what I've seen from previous outings here, so. But we'll see what happens. I might be able to get around them, or I might not, and we'll just get the 10 experience we need to level up again anyway. You never know. And I think... No, I was going to switch Flurry out now, but we're going to have to... Oh, okay, fair enough. Thankfully, we're not tourists. But I think we're going to have to keep Koops out for the walk back, but after that we'll bring Flurry out so she can be there when we put a Crystal Star in. What's going on there, Puny Elder? I took your trouble, actually. Yes, I did. There you go. You're welcome. I'm glad to hear that. And for giving that to her. I'm also glad to hear that. She'll give you 60 coins. So you basically you recoup the cost of the life shroom, and then you get an extra 10 coins on top of it. So it's, yeah. It's not a whole lot. You only get 10 coins for solving the trouble, but still, it's more than you had before that, so. Plus, it'll let me go buy a life shroom of my own now. She's right, it's basically life insurance in this world, so. And you never know when you'll need it. So it's better to have it and not need it than not have it and do need it. Wish I could say that about life insurance in real life, but I don't know a whole lot about life insurance in real life. I think the feeling in the room is that life insurance in real life has a tendency of ripping you off, but I don't really know because I don't personally have my own plan at the moment. So, I don't know, it's just something I haven't thought about, I guess. Yeah, let's do another Power Shell. Again, we probably won't max out on our FP, but that's okay. And, yeah, I can sweet treat now, I guess. So if we get 8 FP out of this, that would be great, but if we don't, well, no big deal. No. Okay, well, we didn't miss any flowers, so... Oh, we did miss a flower. Oh, well. And I hit the poison mushroom before it even became real on the screen. Okay, we got 7. That's not bad. I'll take it. And we took no damage from that, which is also good. I should be doing stylish moves. I keep forgetting for some reason. Maybe my muscle memory for doing stylish moves isn't as high because when I played this as a kid, I didn't use Sweet Treat as much. Which is kind of silly, if I'm being honest, but, well, we were all kids. We didn't all, you know, do things optimally. Not that I'm doing things optimally this time, but, you know. I'm just doing things the way that it seems like I can do them, you know? The way that seems like the way I should do them, I should say. By the time I'm done playing this game, I'm sure people will be able to do Koops' stylish for shell toss by themselves without even having to look at the screen for how many times I've been doing it with them. Alright, I don't think we need the thing there, so. Okay, so... Oh yeah, Quake Hammer's 3 FP. I always forget that for some reason. I always think it's 2. Ow. I wasn't paying attention until right after. I was like, oh no! Tried to press A in a panic and it didn't work. Probably because it was in a panic. Well, I got my HP back anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. I think if you have HP missing from both Mario and their partner, when you pick up a heart like that, I think it gives it back to both of them, but I haven't paid attention enough, evidently. Okay, so now let's bring Flurry out so I don't forget, and then we'll head out. And actually, I want her out anyway, because if I go down here to where the Spinias are, there's something we can do on this screen that we couldn't do before this. Unfortunately, it's not break that giant yellow block, but yeah, we'll do something with it. I'll take care of these guys, because otherwise they're going to be harassing me while I'm trying to do the thing that I was just talking about. So, Flurry, why don't you show them your fancy stage presence so that they know who not to mess with after this. Yeah, she'll deal 4 damage now with her body slams. That's pretty good. Keeps her right up to par with Goombella in terms of damage, but again, Koops is still useful for enemies that are not as easy to hit, basically, in terms of, like, you know, because they have spikes or something like that, so. Do I want to use multi-bounce? No, not really. Just get rid of this. And then get rid of this guy. There we go, he got the bounce that time. I don't use Flurry as often as I probably should, so that's probably why I don't know her timing as well as I do other characters. So let's top ourselves off, shall we? And then we'll take care of the rest. Oh, okay. A little close there, but that's all right. Okay. There we go. Fully topped off. Fully charged. Yeah, let's practice her stylish if I can. There we go. It's basically as soon as she hits the ground, you press the A button and then I'll stylish with her. So. By the way, you don't have to have the cursor directly on the enemy in order for her body slam to hit. You just need to have it inside of the large reticle, and that will allow her to hit them, so. But now that we've got Flurry, we can use her Gale Force to blow away this little sticker and grab this treasure. And this treasure is a Happy Heart partner. I actually am planning on equipping that to see if it's any good. The reason why I want Happy Heart partner specifically is because your partners constantly switching in and out of your party depending on what you need, especially with quick change, but they don't regenerate their HP automatically if they're not the active partner. So Happy Heart partner should solve that issue by allowing us to basically heal them whenever they come into battle. So then I don't have to, like, you know, be like, okay, who needs healing for Sweet Treat, because I can just let Happy Heart partner do that. So, oh yeah, right, I need Flurry out for the shine, or for the Crystal Star thing. I was gonna say Shine Sprite thing, but that wouldn't be quite right now, would it? Excuse me. Alright, so let's put the second Crystal Star back where it belongs, and then we'll see if Professor Frankly has any information on any new leads for us. So we can get to my favorite chapter in the game. I really enjoy Chapter 3, but we'll talk about that when we get there. In the meantime, let's summon up the runic glyphs and put the Emerald Star back with the... I don't remember what the other one was called. Is it... I think I said Amethyst before, and that wouldn't be quite right. Because Amethyst is not silver colored. Maybe it's the Quartz Crystal Star? I don't think it'd be the Diamond Crystal Star, considering we're this early in the game. Usually you don't get a diamond until later, but... I don't know. Alright, where are we going next? Whoa. Fancy place. Looks like a castle in the sky. A little bit awkward from that, but yeah, there's another Crystal Star up there. That looks like the Topaz one, maybe? If I had to guess. But we've gotten another location for a Crystal Star on our magical map. Interesting. But the real question is, how do we get up there? Yes, it has. I don't know. Let's go ask Professor Frankly, shall we? Yeah, that's true. It sure is shiny regardless, whatever it is. I ain't a gemologist. I ain't able to tell ya. So. Oh, okay. I was expecting you'd tell me how to get there, but... So how does it know about the place that's in the sky if it's been sealed for 1,000 years? Is it just cognizant of everything that happens in the world, or...? Yeah, well, fair enough. Good question. Is it... Yeah, or are they more afraid of the treasure itself? Do you know something, Professor? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Frankly, please... So do you think that maybe they thought the treasure was like a curse or something? Because it was like bad luck because the town was destroyed around the same time, so maybe. It's also possible the treasure caused the cataclysm, but we don't know yet, so... Again, too many variables. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it'll make an ass out of you and me, so let's not assume. How inappropriate. Fair enough, actually. I mean, Flurry can float up there, probably, because she's a wind spirit, but I don't know about us. The floating town of Glitzville, huh? Sounds very glamorous. Oh, well, you said you wanted to get back to the stage, Flurry. I don't know if you meant the battle stage, but hey, there you go. It's a fight club, huh? Kind of. So there's a little bit of a shady side to it, then, is there? Oh, boy. Yeah, one of the reasons why I like Glitzville is because it's not just a battle arena. There's a lot more to it than just that, so... I mean, you could fly there. I don't know about us. Oh, yeah, remember the blimp that we looked at before when we went to the train platform? It flies to Glitzville, so now we just need to figure out how to get a ticket. And we have to get it through certain channels, and I don't like the sound of that. It probably is on the seedy side. Probably not, no. Oh, okay. So we gotta go talk to this Don Pianta dude, huh? Alright. And if you haven't gotten Zest's contact lens yet, now you have to, because you have to go to the west side, so... And you can't get there without going through the West Side Plaza just yet, and you won't be able to until, I think, around Chapter 5, so... Yeah, you gotta go over there and get her a contact lens. So... Oh, okay, well, he might be able to... If we get in good with the Don, we might be able to get ourselves a seat on the blimp. That's true, he is a syndicate boss. He's a little more sketchy than Ishnael back there, so... Then how will we figure out how to get an audience with Don Pianta? Find out on the next episode of Paper Mario, The 1,000-Year Door, the Stream Edition, which will be happening on Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because we've done all the side content so far for this part, so now we'll be able to jump directly into the main plot and get to Chapter 3. So thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I'll see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be on Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, everybody, take care and have a good one.